just YouTube.
Okay, cool.
Give me a second.
Oh yeah.
In a world full of endless shills, where markets are falling and projects are rugging, one megaspace rose above them all. This evening, When Media will take you on a genuine experience of a lifetime. J-Chains, Carmen Crypto, Chris Derafield, Daniel Moncada, fully boxed. Join us for the future of Web3.
Jeez Louise, that was beautiful.
God damn it, I love that video. Oh man, that was great.
Oh wow. Okay, so we are officially live on YouTube. So we can send it on Twitter Space now, right?
We did it.
Yep.
Let's go.
Go ahead.
We have sent it. It has been sent.
Golly, that was so exciting, John. That was one of those videos that if that got me excited.
If you didn't know me, you would bro me or what?
Yeah, I'm broed up right now for sure. I'm a fan. You got like a tip on your Twitter or anything? Can I send you a couple shekels?
Yeah, bro. Just a couple of bucks. Fullyvox.eth, baby.
My God. Hey, this is everybody's piling in. Everybody hear us fine? Everything sound good? We get some thumbs up on here.
Wait, where are they piling in?
They're piling in live to Twitter, to a large Twitter space, which is live in the moment. We got some thumbs up and some hearts.
I'm gonna really quick. I'm gonna transition. I'm gonna add myself into the Twitter space. So I'm gonna mute really quickly here. Take care of that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing.
Yep, I muted everything, but I'm in the space, so my PFP is there.
All right.
You can
up
invite me up, and then I just won't speak.
Carmen, and we're gonna bring up Mr.
Yeah,
John.
and they could give us a couple of us co-hosts, so that we can bring people up too and help out.
All right, absolutely.
There we go. Everybody's filling in. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. This is cool. GM, right? We got the community here. This is a mega community event. This is by the community for the community. We are the community. You are the community.
Oh yeah.
I love that. I don't know why I can't bring J-Chains up.
I just took the co-host spot. So give me a second. I'll be up there.
So there are limited spots in the space for how many of the team members and stuff are in here. So we will be rotating speakers up on the panel. So do not get offended. We love every single one of you. There is no hidden meaning of us bringing you down unless you're a chode. Then that's different. But
yeah, this is guys. This is a very, very, very simple thing. There are really no rules to this space. This is a community thing. You're allowed to have an opinion. You're allowed to think freely. There is just one thing we ask you: is don't be a douchebag. Don't be a sexist. Don't be a racist. Don't be a douchebag. We don't want that. You will be booted immediately if you do anything stupid like that. Other than that, please feel free to give an opinion. About your community, your project, everything, but no douchebags. That's it. That's all we ask.
Yo, I'm excited. So I don't know if it's live on Kick right now, but it might be. I know we're live on YouTube, so that's fantastic.
Might be. Hey, do we still got Danny and Pickles in the back?
We do. Well,
Pickles, Turbo are back there. Dan, he needs to come back in. I don't see him yet. Let's do an intro of the team really quick, and then we'll bring everybody up, and then we'll get this thing kicked off, man. I'm super excited. Thank you all for joining us. Heck yeah.
Hell yeah. Super excited. I feel like we have a song or something coming. I know something's coming. J-Chains is whipping something up. He's got his thinking cap on right now. I see it.
Should we put a jam on or something?
Yeah, let's put a jam on.
Let's let the room fill up. I already retweeted the room. That's what I was doing first because I'm the best community member. So let's get this room out.
Can you guys hear that?
Yeah.
Damn.
Sounds good.
get some synthwave going.
I'll be honest, I don't know if Twitter hears it just because I haven't muted. If you can hear this music, everybody, give us some emojis, give us some thumbs up. All right, we're good. Thank you. Final Frontiers up here. Martech. Thank you. Frontiers up here. Martech. Thank you. Frontiers up here. Martech. Thank you.
Oh yeah, we got that.
Frontiers up here. Martech. Thank you.
Oh yeah, we got that.
Frontiers up here. Martech. Thank you. Oh yeah, we got that. Frontiers up here. Martech. Thank you. Oh yeah, we got that. Frontiers up here. Martech. Thank you. Oh yeah, we got that. Frontiers up here. Martech. Is that someone in the back? Or was that Chris fucking around?
Oh, I know it wasn't me because I was just sitting here trying to be a good boy.
I don't know what happened. Just make sure if you are in the live stream here on video, we don't unmute our mics up on the stage, or that could happen.
You need to get that link on the nest. Let's go.
Yeah, get the link on the nest.
That way it's the first one, and then we can start posting up.
Yeah. So make sure if you're part of the communities that are involved in this tonight, please send the tweet link out to everybody. Let's retweet the room. It's at the bottom right there, and I'm going to retweet it right now. We've got 8 retweets on it right now. We have mad people in here. Don't worry, it's not going to mess your algorithm up. It's actually going to help your algorithm up. So just hit that retweet down there. Let's get everybody in here. Get in your seats. I took your tickets at the door already, so there's no refunds. Either you stay here and have a good time, or you stay here and have a good time. That's the only option. Oh, J Chain's mic is muted. On StreamYard.
Oh, yeah. So that's how we know it wasn't me.
It was you.
It totally was him.
That's how we know it was you.
So,
Immediate him.
The question is Chris and Jay putting the space in? Is that what's going on here? I think you guys are both outputting the space. So on your Bluetooth, on mine, I have the red button hit, and I do not have the green button on. That's how you make that work. And we'll just hear it from Chris.
Yep. That's right. Yeah, as long as we only got.
What's
See,
up,
here's
Jay?
the problem for the room. So we're doing spaces and live streaming, so it's on video, which means that it also has audio going to YouTube, going to Twitch, and all the different places. And when you have 3 different people with devices that are sending out audio everywhere, something's bound to go wrong. So that's just kind of part of all this stuff. But I think that's actually going to be a big theme in the room today, is how we're able to show up and make content and do things that other people are not doing, and help other communities do the same, kind of empower their communities, getting their different people that want to do these kind of crazy video audio things for each of these different communities, and kind of rise them up, take them to that level above where most of these collections aren't going. So we're here for it.
Hell yeah. I'm sending the DMs out to the project owners right now. All
right, let's I don't see Daniel backstage, but I see Pickles and I see Turbo. I want to bring you guys up. GM, what's up, guys? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the space.
What's up?
What up? Dude, I like Pickles' background, bro. He's got like this I want to smoke weed vibe going on there, right?
Yeah, and I've never even held weed.
Yeah. That's not at all on brand for you. No,
hey, this is a new Pickles, okay? He's on his best behavior tonight.
Everybody look real close to that tree behind him.
Yeah, shout out to everybody. Jay, go ahead, bro. Introduce everybody around the room, and we'll get this thing kicked off.
Absolutely. I love that. Well, first off, we do want to welcome everybody from every project, community, everything. Doesn't matter how you got here. We appreciate you for being here. Thank you so much. We are When Media, super excited to be here on this Twitter space and live stream, showing that we can multi-stream and get the word out to more people. Super excited about that. So our team here, Carmen Crypto. If you don't know who Carmen Crypto is, I would suggest that you stop what you're doing and you click on her PFP and you follow her because Carmen is awesome. She is one of the most amazing thought leaders that I have met in this space. It has just been an absolute treasure, and it has been my pleasure getting to know her and work with her and have her being one of the co-founders on our team. So Carmen Crypto, say hi to everybody because you rock, girl. She's a boss, and she has a crown. She's not wearing it right now, but she has a crown, so she should have it on right now.
I have a problem.
It worked up to the crown.
I have a problem, Carmen.
What's up?
I'm already following you. I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
I can't follow you
Double
again.
follow.
I unfollowed her to follow her again.
Ooh. Turbo's all about solutions.
Yes, he
Yes.
is. He's a very
Absolutely.
resourceful man.
And then here we go. And then Chris Derafiv, he is he's known by Chris D in the space, or Flyride if you know anything about cars and YouTube. You have seen him creating some amazing content. We did a little fun thing today where we did a little countdown to our mega space, and we all got to do like a little soundbite. And his like, if you guys listen, if you don't know anything about short form content and you didn't see his clip, make sure you check out the Win Media account and some of the stuff that we put out today. All fun little videos. But his was by far the most professional. So he knows what he is absolutely doing. He is the content creator guru for When Media. Christy, what is up, my dude?
Man, I'm just happy to do all this stuff. I'm just happy there's a room full of people that care about content creation and being able to use it to have fun and lead to something. And especially for some of the guests that I know we have coming up, they're changing lives and using content in the Web3 space to do that. I'm just pumped to be a part of it. So let's get it.
Boom, baby. Boom, baby. All right. Next, but certainly whatever. I don't even know how that expression goes at this particular moment because I'm just so pumped. I don't know if you saw my promo video, but I was doing curls. I've been doing curls all day. That's my new thing. I'm doing like hundreds of curls every single day. I'm trying to get just jacked. But this is my dude right here coming up. His name is John. Fully Voxed. He is the voice of crypto. He's the CEO of Meme NFT. You guys better be on the lookout for this NFT platform coming out pretty soon here. It is going to wow your socks off, and it is very community driven. Super, super excited to be a co-founder of this project. When Media with you, my man. How are you?
Hey man, I'm good. I feel bad though because I think Turbo thought you were gonna like introduce him next. He got the dumbbells out and everything, and he was going. I honestly thought you were about to go to Turbo too, and then you were like fully voxed. But no, man, I'm great, and just kidding around, guys. That's what I love to do here. I'm happy to be here, happy to build this with you guys. Honestly, everything happens for a reason, and we've all met people in this space. We've all met the good, we've all met the bad, and they all led us to this situation here. And I'm excited for us to kick this off. This is something Chris is such a good, just how do I say, it's like the most professional in his class that I've ever seen in this space, and he's next to us all the time. That video you put out today completely impressed me, and it gives every validation of why you're here in this space, and kind of like what we built the whole foundation of what we wanted to do here. And J-Chain's like, you know, we were the original people that talked about doing this. Like we were dying to work together for months. Like, and then finally the fucking stars aligned, and here we are, right? And then we've been building the team ever since. We've got Carmen, we've got Chris, we've got Turbo, we've got Fully Pickled, we got Daniel. Like we've got all these amazing people a part of this company that I can't imagine them not being here. So thank you to everybody for being here, and thanks for the introduction.
Boom, boom, boom. And the fourth founder of our team is Daniel Moncada. This guy needs really no introduction. If you've ever turned on a TV, there's a very high percentage chance you've turned on Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul. And if you have, then you know exactly who this guy is. He also comes to all the crypto conferences. He hangs out. He is a man among us. He is not only a actual celebrity in real life, but he is a Web3 and crypto community member. It is Daniel Moncada. What is up, my homeboy?
Hey, what's up, fellas? When Media, Meme NFT, Palm, Turbo, Carmen, Chris, Fully Pickled, Mr. John, Fully Box, the voice of crypto, and the big man of the hour, J-Chain.
That's my dude right there. Man, I'm so excited. And then and so I am your fifth founder. My name is J-Chains. Justin is what my wife and my mom call me. And some of my real friends in real life is what I meant to say. But yeah, I'm a content creator, educator, but first and foremost, and the one thing that I stand for is I am a Web3 community member, and that is my most favorite thing to do. So I am just I'm here among everybody, and this is When Media, and this is who we are. And then yeah, we got Turbo made it. Turbo came to us. I met him, and all of us met him down in Miami this last year. And I'll tell you what, we fast tracked this thing with him because he is the real deal. Turbo definitely made it. He made an impression and a splash on us, and I am so honored that he is part of our team. He's coming down to Austin, Texas. I'm moving back down to Austin, Texas. I can't wait. I see Josh is in the crowd. Josh, I'm coming back, baby. Anybody else down in Austin, Texas, you better fucking get ready because I'm coming back. I will be out of Georgia at the end of March, and we are going to blow up blockchain. I know it's pretty cool in Austin, but it ain't cool if I'm not there. So let's make it something even cooler. So Turbo and I, we're going to do some fun stuff. I cannot wait to get down there and be with you. How are you doing tonight, buddy?
Yo, man, great night. I didn't get no pizza. You know what I'm saying? I ended up asking to go. I know, man, but look, I was just lucky. You know what I mean? I had to break my date out. You know what I'm saying? Out of her husband's house. You know, no biggie, bro. That's what we do. You know what I'm saying? Solution driven. Nah, hey, man, I'm so excited to be here with everybody, man. The room looks absolutely incredible. I see so many incredible friends and just projects from all over the Web3. Couldn't be happier, man. I love seeing all y'all's faces. Carmen up here looking, jeez, if you ain't been on the stream, you better get on that thing.
Check that out. Yeah, I think there is a post in the nest, right, to the live stream. I think. If not, we can get one put up there pretty quick. And then certainly, last but not least, up here on camera, we got Pickles. Mr. Pickles at Fully Pickled is his name. Yeah, are you the CTO?
COO, sir.
I'm
not that smart. I'm not smart enough to be a CTO.
Well, whatever. Anyway, super rad dude. Music is his game. I think, one of the things that we're going to be doing at Win Media is a lot of pillared things. We're going to be getting into a lot of different things, and Pickles, you, Turbo, and a couple other guys in the space that are really, really doing some major things. Super excited to be working with you guys on many, many fronts. How is your week been? What have you got going on?
Man, we got a ton going on. I've been busy, but I'm working every day with friends, so I'm not really working at all, man. I'm excited to be here.
Oh, yeah. Hey, and all right. Pickles is back in better health now, too, so we're going to see him a lot more. He was down and out for a few months, and now he's back, and we're happy to see him. So, Pickles, thanks for being here, man.
Throw him some hearts, throw him some hundreds, throw him some high fives. Pickles back in action. Let's go, baby. All right. Let's get this thing kicked off. Appreciate you guys. This is a great time to make sure that you hit that purple pill down at the bottom right corner. Get some more friends in here. This is awesome for our first mega space. Thank you, everyone. I look down. Who do we got? We got Martek. We got Josh. We got Danger. We got DGen7, D-Hype, Danny, Funky Flies, Blockchain Chicks, Alpha, Dougie, Matthew. I mean, holy smokes, the list goes on and on. I would definitely try to shout you guys out, but that would take too long. But let's this one's important. We're going to bring up one of Win Media's partners, and I think this is awesome. And something I had said, I'd put out a Twitter post today, and I think it means a lot to me, and I think there's a lot of people that are starting to feel this as well. Is that NFTs are more than PFPs, and as long as we can start to do something to help others. It puts us in a better mindset. It helps with the mental health. It's a big, push that we got. And so without further ado, I want to bring up Carrie. Carrie is with the Champagne Wives Club. She is just like Carmen, a boss in the scene. Carrie, how are you doing?
Hey, this is awesome. What a great community. What a great show you guys are doing. And I just want to give you all a shout out with Win Media. Wow. I had the fortune to meet Carmen in Miami at the Miami NFT conference, and it was awesome. And you never know who you're going to meet. We turned up in Las Vegas. We were both here and had a great meeting, and boom, talk about a rocket ship. Here we are, I think 2 weeks into this, and your whole team has just done an amazing job really helping me spread the word about what we're doing with Champagne Wives Club.
That is
so
awesome.
Thank you.
That is awesome. Thank you for being here. We are super excited to have you here with us.
Yay, thanks.
I was so excited, Carrie, when I met you in Miami. I mean, not only do you stand out in a crowd, but then you're so personable. And when I heard your story and when I heard what your project is about and the impact that you want to make, I was like, okay, this is one of those gems that can really be the win that we need to battle some of the bad optics that are out there. And, tonight, this is our first space, and look at how many people have just shown up for us. And that's truly what it's about. And when we take a look at how do we impact, the partners that we're working with, we're like, how can we tell your story? And for every single builder that's building right now, they have growing pains and they have challenges and they think that they have a plan and then they have to pivot, and there's a plot twist around almost every corner every week. And so part of our conversation today, as we're bringing on our guests, is, tell us about a time where you had to overcome a challenge in your business, and what did that mean for you and your community?
Well, I think as I'm brand new in the space of Web3, I have always been a business owner. And so there are a lot of the fundamentals of business is very easy for me because I've always been a business owner. But the part that has been challenging to me is a lot of, the technical things, such as, the smart contracts, making sure everything is correct. I was in the real estate business, so I knew how to do every single part of it myself. Of course, I had other people that would help, but if I needed to write the contract, if I needed to, all the parts to help somebody buy a house all the way to closing. With this, I've had to really be very strategic in, getting involved with the right people. I'm not an artist, so we had to have the art. I had this big vision of what I wanted the art to look like, and really how we could bring in the world of women through the global, through the champagne look. So it was been very, so I had that. Of course, the biggest thing with any of our NFT projects, in my opinion, is forming that community. And Carmen, you and I have had lots of talks of sometimes our normal following in our 2.0 lives do not always come over to Web3 so easily. And really, you guys have, and ladies, have done a great job of helping me really articulate and get it out, because there's so much noise. I think this is a wonderful space, as of Web3 is so inviting. I've met so many great people, and overall, they love to give you a big hug and let's help each other. But you still have got to be very strategic in getting your mission and really what you're trying to accomplish out in the space. And, that I would say, number one, that's been my biggest challenge, because we put all, I've got a year and a half of work into this, and here we are. And, it's just really communicating and showing that Web3 is not there are some negative optics on it, and really to overcome that and find your community and really organically grow something that could just be, very special and legendary over time, which is what my goal is.
Yeah, one of the things that I can commend you on and give you flowers for is, from a partner standpoint, when we took a look at your brand, sometimes we go into a company and we have to say, okay, let's really digest all of your different facets and let's highlight what the content story should look like. When we met you, you already had it down. You had 3 things that your white paper, your website, your branding, and even when you speak, you can tell that it's just ingrained in your golden thread of who you are. And it is celebrating, women in Web3 and women entrepreneurs. And so I think that really speaks to your own journey and being able to kind of give back that celebration for those that did the same. And then you have your social impact charity that you work with, the Exodus Road. And we got a chance to do a podcast with the CEO, Laura Parker, and they've been doing it for 25 years. And you got very emotional there. And I know that it's something near and dear to your heart. And then beyond that, when we take a look at your entry into dipping your toe into Web3, what you did is you said, I'm not just doing NFTs for the fun and the art and a cash grab and another revenue facet. You said, look, I love my glamorous brand and it's luxury and people deserve to pamper themselves and they work so hard. And so you built in real life relationships with vineyards and wineries, and you're bringing that value, and hopefully that becomes a gateway for women to enter into the space. And first call out is like, hey gentlemen, because you and I carry both, but there's a lot of dudes here, there's a lot of brothers.
We need some women. Yes.
Yeah, so we need need your wives, we need your sisters, we need your moms, and we need your grannies too. Shout out to the granny
That's right.
But
Who doesn't love champagne, right?
yeah, I mean, we just need you to be over 21 and with a crypto wallet. But even
Absolutely.
that's an option. But I want to just give you flowers for that and
Thank
highlight some of
you.
those things, because when we talk about content, sometimes we have to build it from the ground up, but you already had that foresight. And so you just needed that layer of Web3 love and touch of education to get people excited.
Absolutely. And to what you said, the champagne is meant for, when you think of champagne, you do think of a celebration, and it is to celebrate successes of really all people. I love the Champagne Wives Club because I am an entrepreneur. I do know the challenges of women as entrepreneurs, women in business. And anytime I can love on another woman and give them a step up, and that's the heart too of Champagne Wives Club. But the other side of it are all women do not get that privilege. And that is when the human trafficking comes in. I'm extremely passionate and as excited about where this brand can really help and bring awareness. And the Exodus Road does the search and rescue part, which I am very behind. And I really look forward to what we can do as a community together. And that's why when I thought, if I really want to make an impact, I didn't want to just give, 2%, 5%, even 10%. So we are giving 20% of every NFT sold to the Exodus Road, which are on the front lines of the search and rescue. So very excited about all of that. But with that, we do get to have some fun. We get to travel to vineyards and learn more about wine and really just grow this community, which is amazing, of Web3. So very excited.
That's
I
awesome.
love it.
And you know what, in the since we've kind of had these connections and really built a connection, in my morning show we kicked off this week on Monday, you actually got a chance to connect with it's the guy behind the Final Frontier PFP, Ardo, we call him. He is no stranger to this as well. Also we got a chance to link up with Anne with the Royal Dreads, a project over on the Cardano ecosystem,
Yes.
involved in the very same thing, but on the second R's. The second
Yes.
2 R's of the 3, right? So, in this week, we were able to completely full circle, cover all aspects of, this human trafficking recovery effort, rehabilitation, reintegration, that to me is like trading monkey pictures, trading PFPs, the hype. I love it. I love being a degen, but at the fact that we can now use this technology to save actual lives, if you don't get behind that, there's something wrong with you.
It's powerful.
That's
Yes.
it.
Thank you.
Cheers to that. A little bit of wine.
Yes, I've got a little.
I got a little whiskey tonight. Cheers.
Little bit. Having some fun. Well, this is what it's all about. And again, you all have done a fabulous job of highlighting these. And to your point, there's so many great projects out there. And, when we can all pull together and really support each other and grow this community of Web3.
Awesome. Well, I want to thank you so much for taking the time to come to our first ever When Media Megaspace.
Love it. We got to keep doing these.
We kicked it off with a queen, and we know that you got some traveling to do. But what we're going to do is we're going to actually pin some of your tweets up in the nest that reference over to the Exodus Road. And that way, if you're in the audience, you can go ahead and make sure that you are following the Champagne Wives Club, that you find Carrie Zier, and then you also get connected to the Exodus Road. So, Carrie, safe travels to you, and thank you so much for coming.
Thank you. I'll be tuning in. I'll be listening. Have a great show.
Appreciate you. Have a good weekend.
Thanks, Carrie.
Bye. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I love Carrie. She's got it going on, man.
Her personality is so infectious. Like every
100%.
moment is great with her. Hey, Jay Chains, I know Mr. Daniel Moncada's gotta go here soon. He's had some prior engagements before we scheduled this on him. But Dan,
absolutely,
can we talk a little Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul for a few minutes? Like, I'm gonna put you on the spot here. I know it wasn't on the thing, but like how is Lionel doing?
Lionel's doing pretty good. You know, he's growing his legs now.
Yeah. All right. But no, I think we're gonna bring Danger Close Alpha up here in a second. Did they have the link, Jay?
Let me. I will make sure that I send that to him. Yep.
All right. So I'm giving you some filler time right now. But Dan, seriously, man. So you were on literally the biggest #1 TV show of all time, Breaking Bad, and then you went to the next best thing, Better Call Saul. After that, where you and your brother, your real brother, Luis, love that guy. You guys actually, my God, what was I gonna say? I totally, when I made the comment about your brother, just out the freaking window.
You started fantasizing about him.
Yeah. Better Call Saul was your second show, where it's probably up there too in the #1. But you guys had a lot more role in that show. There was a lot more of you guys in Better Call Saul than there was.
We had a lot more screen time than Breaking Bad. Yeah, we probably shot almost 10 episodes. When Breaking Bad, I had 6. My brother had 5. It was.
Oh,
I mean, it was.
So no, we're not. We're not. We're not measuring here, but apparently you're better.
Just one episode more.
That's funny. Hey, if you don't mind, like, do you want to tell the story about how, like, your brother got you into this and how the whole Breaking Bad thing just kind of came to?
Well, how can I say? I'm gonna make it short, because if not,
make it short.
I'll probably take the whole time. So my brother went to an audition, and he already had a relationship with the casting directors. They were looking for twins, so he went to the audition. He did his thing. After he doing his thing, they were already friends. So they started asking him questions. So like, hey, Louis, how's life? And it's pretty good. How's your son? Everything. And then they asked him the next question. They asked him, do you have any new tattoos? Because before he had a lot of tattoos on him, right? On Breaking Bad, they had to airbrush some of his tattoos because he had some on his neck and his eyelids. His eyelids, he had F-U. So when he closed his eyes, he would say F-U. So they asked him any new tattoo. So he's like, yeah, I got a new tattoo. My brother did a tattoo on me. And he was going to pull up his pant leg, and then they stopped him. They looked at each other, and they were like, you got a brother? He was like, yeah. Does he look like you? Is he as tall as you? Has he ever acted? He said, no. And then they looked at each other. The casting director looked at each other, got the dialogue, the sides, and they gave it to him. It's like, bring him tomorrow. Make sure he studies. Damn. So I was working security for filming, and he called me. He told me the whole story. He's like, hey, mother effer, get home, hurry up, get home, and you got to study. So I get home. I'm thinking, I've been up since like maybe 2, 3 in the morning working, and then I get home, and I'm thinking I'm gonna go take a shower and take a nap. He was like, nah, you're not gonna take a nap. He's like, you're gonna get some coffee and you're gonna study. He said, and he said, you're gonna feel stupid, but you got to talk to yourself in the mirror and study. And once you feel like you can no longer really read the stuff, maybe take another shower, rinse off your face, or drink more coffee, and keep on studying until the lines are blurry. You can no longer read. Wake up 5 hours before the audition, and we and do the same thing. We go to the audition, and then we could just chill after. So I went to the audition, and I was nervous, man. I was nervous. I was so nervous because it was a career changing opportunity, and I didn't want to make my brother look bad. I wanted to make myself look bad. So I went in there. I went in the room. I got stuck. I felt like an idiot. I did it again. It's still in my head. I'm thinking I'm gonna mess it up again, and I did. and then so the casting directors are like, look, Danny, we know you're not an actor. You never done this before. So just imagine the whole scene that you're doing right now, the dialogue and everything. Imagine that you were doing it in real life. How would you say it? How would you deliver the lines? Just put yourself in that scenario and try to get close to the words and dialogue as you can. But if you forget something, just keep on going and have that idea of what you were supposed to be doing in the little world. So that kind of resonated with me. I did it again. It came out really well. So they told me, okay, Danny, that was great. Can you do that one more time? They did another take. I did it. They were happy. And then they brought my brother in. They said, okay, guys, now we're going to give you guys a scenario. and you guys are just gonna talk in Spanish and just kind of improvise. So they gave us a scenario, we did it, and after that, it was so gravy, man. The next day, they called us. It's like, okay, guys, you guys got the job for LA. They're gonna do auditions in New Mexico because you know, in case they got somebody in New Mexico, they didn't have to fly us over, pay for hotels and all that good stuff, right? So they did an audition in New Mexico, and they didn't like nobody more than us. So next thing you know, they told us we got the job, we got so many episodes and all this and all that. It was awesome, man. And ever since I've been doing it, that was back in 2009.
That is such an awesome story, and it never gets old me having you tell it because, like, dude, you didn't set out to be an actor. Like, you didn't have any experience in it, and your brother just basically he broed you. He's like, "Hey, bro, like, I'm gonna give you this opportunity. It's gonna change your life. Like, and you're just gonna do it. You're not gonna take time off. Like, you gotta get it and come." And then the fact that they coached you on site, knowing you weren't an actor, means they must have really liked your brother because they wanted to make sure that you were going to be good enough to be in there too. And then now look at you, man. You got Better Call Saul happened after that. You've been in some The Mule. That was a good movie. You've been in a few other things now in Hollywood. So dude, we appreciate you coming here, and you've always been a very good friend to me, and I'm so glad I met you in the crypto space and that, you know, we have this friendship now, man. So appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate you, bro. One more thing I gotta say, my brother's still collecting 50% of my earnings, man. I'm just messing around.
Oh,
he's like, I got you in. You give me the money. Nah,
that's my finder's fee.
My finder's fee. Yeah, but seriously, man, I've been on this crypto journey since late 2016, 2017, and you know, it's the future, man. Crypto's the future. It's not going anywhere. As we can see, when Bitcoin went almost to 20 and it went back to 3, everybody was thinking, oh, it was a bubble. But then again, it went to almost 69. So right now it's on the down low, but eventually it'll come back up. And we just got to keep on creating, especially on the bear market. A lot of people on the bear market, they're just waiting for the bull run. They're not creating anything. So the fact that we're creating everything that we're creating, once the bull run comes in, it's gonna be on and cracking.
That is nice.
I appreciate every single one of you, Mr. Turbo, Carmen, Booty Box, Fully Pickled, Chris, J Chains. Let me see who else over here. Man, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people. But, there's a lot of people. But you know, we got Proof of Memes. We got 4 out of 5, the Blonde Broker, Grandma Spot Club. Everybody that's in there. Shout out to you guys. Nothing but love for you guys. Web3 is the future. You heard it here. All right, guys, have a good day. Thank you.
Thanks, Danny. Appreciate you, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, he's no longer up on the stage, but Mr. Daniel Moncada from Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul graced us with his presence tonight. Thanks, Danny.
Love you, Danny.
Bro. Good night. Love you guys. Thank you.
We'll catch you later.
See you, man. Thank you.
Later. Thank you.
Back to you, J Chains.
Let's reset this thing.
He's like, I'm not ready.
Man, that's dope, man. I love Daniel, man. Man, that was he made me look like the coolest dad ever. My son came in like, I know him, Dad. I know him. I was like, oh yeah, we're good friends. We work together all the time. You know, good friends.
He's like the most humble dude ever, too. I mean, like he drove us around LA, picked us up, dropped us off at the airport. Like he's just your everyday homie. He's such a genuine dude.
Dude, yeah, he's one of the most genuine people you'll ever meet, and he is not fake. He's not fake. Like if he feels something, he's gonna tell you whether it's good or bad, and you should respect that because he'll be the one to tell you the hard truths that no one else will tell you. And he's a great man for that, and we'd love to have him on the projects. It's freaking awesome. So
someone's echoing.
Really? Maybe it was just you. I don't know. But anyways, we're gonna reset the room here, and then after that, we've got Danger Close Alpha. You've heard it here.
I gotta get my gear on.
Danger Close. Yeah, get that gear on, Turbo. But yeah, everybody. So you got the purple button at the bottom of the screen there. That's the color it is for me. But please retweet out the space, tag somebody, bring them here. This isn't a space where we're just gonna like shill projects down your throat and have you try to buy things. Like we're talking with project owners. We're talking about what they're doing with their communities. We're talking about the things that matter in the space, not just selling PFPs to people to sell them, right? Like we're in this for the community, and we love everybody here, and that's why we got these awesome, robust panel up here. Ooh.
Hey, look at check me out, and then the whole room. Hey, I just want to shout out some people real quick because I see Funky Flies. I see Lucas Bean. He's like his own collection. He's a collection of one. I see the Apocalyptic Apes and Fitty and so many homies in the room. Just shout out to all you guys. Thank you for all piling in here. And look at
and if you don't remember, at the top of the nest, we have the link posted up for you guys to tune into us because we do these spaces live on stream on YouTube. I think Chris has it on Kick. And here with you on Spaces. So make sure you guys tune in. It's just a great way for us to connect with you and actually have a little bit more of an experience.
Yeah, we got some speakers up on stage. Let's just at least say hello to a couple of them. Let's make sure they're real.
Absolutely.
Oh, yes.
No,
Let's
no hands up. They're being polite, but I do see DGen got a hand up.
D-Gents NFTs 100 minted out. What up?
What's up?
Oh, you're not feeding back it. I'll have to feed it back. Let's go.
He's actually talking. We can't hear him.
really.
You can when I unmute it. I don't know who's not able to hear him, but you might have to leave the space and come back. Is that your account, Chris? No, you're the host, right?
Yeah, I'm the host.
Who's feeding it, Jay? Or was Jay
I've got the YouTube video.
Yeah, it
Okay,
should be my audio. So if anybody can actually, if somebody wants to unmute Fitty, you always want to say something. Say something.
You can't hear.
I can't. Let me make sure that my Bluetooth is picking up the space because
You can't hear him.
I
No,
can't.
I can't hear.
Okay, here I can do it. But there's a double though.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn off my Roadcaster.
Okay, cool. Here, yeah, I can hear you now, Fetty.
We can't though, not in the live stream.
Nope.
Let's see.
50%. Fitty. I love that.
I'll have to charge 50%.
Ooh, got him.
There we go.
What's
You're
up,
good now?
Fitty?
How y'all doing tonight? Oh man, I'm laughing listening to this. How do you guys stream across all these platforms and manage that? Holy crap!
Not well.
Yeah, not well.
The technology is just not that easy yet, but we're perfecting it for sure. You got to start somewhere.
I've looked at a couple of those multi-streams and I'm just like, holy crap! You want me to sync this, that, the other? I'm like, oh god, and I got to try to manage all this at once.
Do you all feel like you're kind of at the zoo and you're just watching the Win Media animals like behind the glass right now?
We're a bunch
Hey,
of
I mean, look at Turbo. With Turbo with the gas mask on, like he's ready to rumble. Look at this. Like Carmen, you just are like got the biggest smile I've ever seen. It's so great to see you, Carmen. We talk
Perma smile,
all
huh?
the time. And Pickles, look at this. Look at Pickles' background, Mr. Pickles. Look at this, man. These setups are dope.
Did you look at it?
Content is the dopest setup.
Dude, that neon sign is dope. I really
This is
like
actually,
Setup,
believe
man.
it or not, we spend the majority of every day like this. The Win Media team I spend more time with these people than literally anybody in my life. So
Yeah.
we're having strategy conversations. We're laughing. We're being, I don't know, belligerent sometimes, but we're always working really, really hard. And these people are builders. I love it. I'm so pumped to be, locked arms with them and get to work with these different communities, the different people. Debate crypto in the house. What's up, Crusader?
Look at
What's up,
that.
Crusader?
Going on, guys?
Hey.
How we doing, man? What's going on? What's going on in the world of debate crypto and Danger Close Alpha? And you guys got some things going on in the world of Web3?
Yeah, man, it's been a wild day. I mean, there's tons of things going on. I don't know if you guys want to get into all that right now, but yeah, man, glad to be here. It's a great space so far, so I'm happy to be here, dude. It's a good time.
Absolutely, man. How are things going? Here we go. There he is. There's the old man.
Yo, 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 yo.
Yo, what's
Ooh,
happening?
everybody's got shirts.
I apparently was not made aware that we were going to be on video, and Crusader said, "Hey, you better get in here." I'm like, "Oh, yeah, just kidding."
Did you have to put your makeup on?
I did. I'm in t-shirt and no vest right now, so I'm probably gonna get scolded afterwards for not having my vest on. But here I am.
Well, there's always time for you to take your shirt off and put the vest on.
There is
Well,
time for that.
actually-
I should probably do that while Crusader introduces what's going on.
But actually, though, he may not have his vest because they are giving away a vest with every 100 minutes. Just saying. So he might have took it off and then it might have been sent to somebody.
Crusader, you guys through the Danger Close Alpha account, go ahead and pin something up to your mint. That's fine. So that people can have that option if that's something they choose. You guys are minting your bullets, beans, and bourbons. It's for the game. It's 0.01 right now. That's what you've got going on right now. But what we want to talk about more is about your relationship with the community, right? Obviously, the community is the most important aspect of everything that we've got here in Web3. So how's the community responded to your project? What impact have they had so far on your development? Because you guys are developing a game. Have you gotten any feedback from the community that has said, you know what, let's maybe incorporate what the community's thinking into this?
Yeah, man. I think the community's had a very interesting response. I think they like the narrative that we push of question everything, trust nothing, right? Makes them to think critically, makes them think outside the box of like maybe everything that I hear, everything I see, whether it's on mainstream media or wherever it is, maybe I just shouldn't take it, for value, for whatever face value it is presenting. Maybe I should think critically outside the box and see, okay, maybe there's a different reason why they're saying this. Maybe there's a different agenda behind this. And, just that whole model of question everything, trust nothing is really encompassed into our ecosystem, our project. And that's what our game that we're trying to build out is about as well. And it's just one of those things that really people have taken pretty well. It's like, yeah, maybe I do need to think more critically about what I'm being fed. What do you think?
And then definitely on the other side of it too, with it being relating to prepping, people in the crypto space are preparing for something. We've talked about this before. A lot of people are preparing for the fall of the dollar, right? Or they're at least hedging against that. And so when we talk about actually just straight up preparing, just like Turbo with the gas mask on, he is ready for anything right now. When we talk about preparation, it can be very practical on a daily basis where we're talking about, hey, had a train wreck up the road, might want to make sure you're drinking bottled water right now. There could have been hazardous materials in that spill. Practical things like that to obviously, having extra food, making sure you got your toilet paper so we don't have a 2020 mad rush for toilet paper like we did before. Those are all very practical things. And then you can move forward from there. And I think the community is trying to learn. Everybody's kind of at their own place. And we try to stress, it doesn't need to be build a bunker tomorrow in your backyard. Let's take some baby steps. Let's get introduced to the ideas, and then we can work forward from there. So yeah, community's been great. And there's people in our community that absolutely have surprised the heck out of us too, where you start talking to them, you start digging a little bit more, and then they start telling you all of these things that they either have done or are doing. And it's like, oh, wow. Like I had no idea. There's people in our space that are way beyond, where we are personally in terms of their preparation skills. So it's fantastic, man. The community's been great.
It's a beautiful thing to like find your tribe, right?
Yeah.
Permission to give you guys shirtless, wearing bulletproof vests, some flowers, because I just gave Carrie flowers and I didn't have to explain that. But with you guys, Keeper, like for example, I'm a TikTok swiper. That's how I turn my brain off, and that's how I first saw you. And then when I became a part of the When Media team, and we became like connected and collaborative, I was like, this is really cool.
Yeah,
there's a lot of things that come full circle, but I think we as a community are finding like, whoa, what we think is happening on the screen, we're a lot closer than we really thought we were. You know, I think the 6 degrees to Kevin Bacon is getting a lot smaller because of the technology that connects us. And from a media company standpoint, when we take you as a partner, we're like, hey, these guys are already well versed in, you know, being disciplined to put out content. But where do we go from there to still elevate the experience of how you engage your communities? What we know in the Web3 space is that you can't throw money at it the same way that Web2 companies market and advertise and connect with their customers. And we need to be responsible to understand we don't have customers, we have investors, and we have community members, and we have what becomes family to us sometimes, right? Like people come in, they get passionate, and sometimes they end up on the team. But you guys have created such a highly engaging process for your team to kind of emulate some of those values and behaviors that they already have in a way that teaches them about Web3. What is an NFT? What are some of these metadata things that can change your bags and your commodities that you guys are getting together? I find it fascinating. And I love that, you know, we can be working with somebody like Carrie, and then we can be in another meeting with you on the same day. That's such a cool idea. And I'm so excited to see where you guys take your content creation going forward.
Well, thank you very much. It means a lot. We're super excited to continue to grow. That's part of the reason why we brought you guys on. We said, you know what? I love what you guys are doing. I love this group of people. Crusader and I talked. It was a no-brainer for us. We believe in what you guys are doing, and we wanted you to be a part of our growth. And so we're super excited to do this thing together. You know,
you said something very important when you were on the phone when we were going over, like you said, like all the people you met in the space that wanted to help you guys, like we were the only ones that actually came with a plan.
Yeah.
Like we were actually like, here's what we're going to do for you. We're not just going to say we're going to help you. Like this is what we're going to do. And then obviously we offered advice and things like that as well. And, you know, you guys have been just top notch in this whole process, like just listening to the things that we're suggesting, you know, providing feedback. And it's not like we're saying, hey, you do this. We're saying we're giving suggestions, and then we're both coming together on top of that idea. It's not just here's the roadmap of everything you need to do. It's like, hey, let's get your brain moving as a founder and think of these little things that you could do to start growing your community and start to grow your community engagement. And that's what we're striving to do over here at When Media with our partnered projects and customers and things like that. Is like, we want to help you. We want to help your project succeed in a organic way. Let me tell you guys that in an organic way. I want that to be very clear, and in a very positive way, and in a way that, you know, brings a better light into the space than some ways that other marketing is being done in this space.
Oh yeah,
I love it.
Yeah, the 100% as preppers, right? We need a plan. If you don't have a plan, you're planning to fail. So that's why, you know, we fell in love with that idea of like, hey, this is what we're gonna do. This is the attack. You know, this is how we're gonna attack this people, and you know, get things moving and rolling. So yeah, without a plan, there's nothing going.
I just love that you guys are actually in it. When we have these conversations with you and talk about the YouTube channel, talk about these things that you're doing for your business, for your movement, overall, just this idea that you guys have, you're out there like putting out the content work. And I think for a lot of people in this space, like they don't see anybody doing that. There's just not a lot of good examples of people that are showing up outside of these Twitter spaces and, you know, the same kind of conversations, because basically what that means is you could talk to your friends about the same shit all day long, but if no one else ever hears it, then how far of a reach do you get? Like, I hope more people join the little club. Otherwise, no one else is going to find out about it. So I love that I get to look at what you guys are doing, testing the waters, give some suggestions to you guys, and you go out there and do it. That's huge. And I think a lot of other collections can take note and say, hey, this is, if people are doing this and it's got any sort of traction anywhere, we should give it a shot. We should start putting our message out there on video and going after it. And we made a little video for you guys earlier. I think we might roll in a second, but I got.
Yeah, I mean, it's a real. I appreciate that, Chris. It's a real mission, right? And I think that's what we're trying to get across. And this is for other projects, other people that are doing things. Like, if you genuinely believe in the mission that you're standing behind, it's hard to back off of it, right? It would be crazy to back off of it. And if you have that mission and you have that drive and you have that passion, you always hear people. It's kind of cliche to hear them say, like, if you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. You're like, yeah, shut up. But the reality is, right,
True.
if you genuinely believe in what you're doing and you love what you're doing, it does feel that way. And then put behind it a mission that, you know, the world that we live in today, this isn't fear mongering. This is the truth. These freaking chaos right now. And whether, if you can't see that, you got your head buried in the sand. And if you don't at least have some sort of options of something that you may or might or whatever start to do when things go sideways, man, I'm praying for you. You know what I mean? There needs to be some sort of a game plan put together, and community is a big part of that. And so NFTs made sense for us as well, because the community part was so big and you can't do everything on your own. So I think that was really important.
Remember in our meeting when we were talking oh, cheers to
this
that.
episode, this everything's sponsored here by Miller Lite. Great job there. I love that.
Remember in the meeting, we were talking about this, and like, you know, that stuff that happened on the trains and derailing and everything, and we were like, how many people in this space don't even have just bottles of water in their garage, or canned food, or blanket, or flashlights, or batteries? Like, come on, y'all. Like, the other day, I've been sick all week. I didn't go outside for like 6 days, right?
Dude, you know how many people in Spokane keep like emergency blankets for that reason?
What'd you say?
I said that's why people like out here carry emergency blankets in their car, and I see so many people who don't even know what that is. Like, especially out here in the Pacific Northwest, when we're getting below 0 temperatures, you don't know when you have to be ready. You could literally be on a back road and get stuck or crash and be in freezing temperatures. I mean, just having that readiness is what it's all about, dude.
Yeah,
it's better to have and to not need than to need and to not have.
Facts.
100%, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now, 100%. When the first balloon went up in the air, I'm not even joking. The first thing I thought of was like, danger close. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to go. I just want to be in the Discord. You know what I'm saying? Just to make sure. You know what I mean? Because these are what these guys do. You know, I think that's what you know, the NFT community is what we offer. We all have special gifts and things that we're passionate about. You know, there might be things that could save our lives. You know what I'm saying? And just being a part of a community that you can go to and ask some questions. You know, speaking of questions, you know, you should reach up right now, click on that live video, you know, maybe swing over to the YouTube, you know, give it a like, check out these fine hunks up here in these bulletproof vests, and not to mention Carmen, man. Whew, you know, it's hard. I've got to put my gas mask back on, but thank you, everybody. Reach out to space. Let's do it. Danger close. Go pick up your beans, your bourbon. You know what I'm saying? And what is it? Beans, bourbon, and bullets.
Bullets.
Yes, it is.
Gotta have those bullets and freedom seeds.
And just so you guys know, when that project completes its mint out, they're doing a 5-week just like challenge. Like, I don't even want to say it while you guys are here. You guys are married to this, but it's 5 weeks of just figuring out these puzzles and things, and you have to guess, and there's moles, and there's all sorts of things. I'm not explaining it very well, but it's super exciting.
But you can win 5 ETH.
Yeah,
you can win 5
ETH. So 0.01 to be a part of it. Cool community, and they got a lot more things coming down the road.
And there's moles.
Yeah, simple breakdown. If anybody's ever seen The Mole on Netflix, it's a digital format of that game in our Discord with other content creators on YouTube, and somebody's gonna walk away with 5 full ETH, along with also the opportunity of winning one of these DCA vests every 100 minutes that we go along the way. So that's about do some math for me, keeper. You're the math student. How many vests are we giving out?
What do we have left? About 1,400. So we're gonna give away about 14 vests.
There you go. 14 vests, and somebody's gonna get 5 ETH.
Yeah.
Love it. Hey, I cleaned up our nest a little bit. So if you go all the way to the right, the farthest to the right, the pinned tweet up at the top, that is a deep link. If you click on that, it's actually going to open up your YouTube app, and it'll switch completely over to YouTube so that you can hear, you can see us, you can talk in the live chat. People in there that are watching. So what's up, our YouTube viewers? We could even if people are commenting, we could even post some of their comments up on the stream. So I encourage you hop over there, chat with each other. and we're gonna open up this whole space. Hey, there's Lady Boss Nat. Nice to see you.
Carrie Chaos is in the. They're always front and center. In the live chat.
That's the fam right there. So I've
Right
got
there.
I've got a 10 a.m. Monday through Friday space, and I'll tell you what, man, the fam has pulled through. Y'all are freaking dope. Everybody's community. You know, we made a concentrated effort to say, hey, listen, let's get our communities in here. But I tell you what, I am seeing some very, very familiar faces in here. So thank you all for pulling up. This is wild. Thank you to the Danger Close Alpha guys for hopping up here. Definitely want to get some people that are up on the speaker panel to engage with us a little bit. I was just about to bring up Josh from Cornucopias, but it looks like either he rugged or he just popped down. That's one of the communities that what's that?
I popped him down. I'm sorry. I was like, I saw Mind Your Biz came in here and I just picked a random person. I was like, I'm sorry, I don't know you. And I
literally just DM'd him like, hey man, I'm about to bring you up.
Oh man, bad communication on my part. I'm sorry, bro. He's here. Josh is requesting. We'll bring him back up right now.
Cool. All right, guys. Well, Crusader, Keeper, appreciate you guys coming on up here. We did post that stuff up to the nest. Thank you.
Appreciate you for having us, guys. We're super excited to continue working with you guys. You guys have been fantastic. Like I said, the game plan is there, and it's all about, like we said, planning and preparation. So if you guys want to get involved, 0.01 ETH, jump in there, grab you bullet beans and bourbon, and have the opportunity to win 5 Ethereum.
You guys are actual, and what's really cool, we had said this earlier, you guys are actual like homies. So we've known each other for now several years. We've done the YouTube thing in this crypto space for quite some time. So you guys, it is one of the special things that I have developed, and I know a lot of us have, these relationships with people in the industry by being able to go to these in real life events.
Yeah.
And there it really is nothing like actually, meeting that PFP, in real life, that face to face. So
no doubt.
It's good to call you guys friends. Like, you guys are true friends of mine.
Yeah, you guys are awesome.
We appreciate you for sure.
Hey,
goes right back to each and every one of you.
We like hats and
Yes.
beards here, apparently.
Hats and beards. I mean, hats and beards.
Yeah.
Unlike Turbo. Turbo looks like a
Sorry,
10-year-old
Carmen.
right now.
You're left out. I'm sorry, Carmen.
Wait,
No beard.
I don't have a beard and I don't have a hat, but
There we go.
Oh, there's the crown.
On your
Queen
feet.
of Alpha's present, Carmen of Crypto.
Take your bow. Take your bow, Queen.
I love it. I love it, man. It's so stacked in here. I love it, everybody.
Oh shit. What's up, Bardo?
What's up, bro?
All right. Next. All right. I'm gonna pop you guys down. And no, I mean, unless you guys want to stay up here, I guess it doesn't matter.
I want to show some
I could-
cool videos, but I
Oh,
want to make sure that people are watching the stream. So
I want
we
to go
got
get
21.
So
Yeah.
pile up on stage. I'm gonna get a tequila and I'll be right back.
Oh,
All right, all right.
shit. Oh, shit.
Uh-oh, Chris might be getting naked tonight.
Hey now. Okay. All right.
How about a
So-
song or something? Let's go grab a drink, buy a break. Like,
All right. So, all right. So in the Twitter Space audience is one of my friends. I got a chance to meet him in several interviews, and I'll tell a funny story, and then I want you to pop on up and introduce yourself, and then ask you some questions. But this is Josh. Josh is one of the co-founders of Cornucopias. Cornucopias is one of the probably the coolest projects that you will find on the Cardano ecosystem. It is a metaverse. Super cool. These guys have been nothing but amazing. Josh and Rob, two co-founders of this project, to me since the time that we had met. Well, the funny story is you could probably correct me on the time frame, but it was probably a couple months before I left Hit Network. So probably maybe August or something last year. You guys had just started doing like the tree mints, I think. And my show co-host was out of town, so we did an interview solo. Something happened with my audio, so I had to switch it. So I had to switch it over to OBS at the last minute, but forgot to port in the audio from you guys into the recording. So we had this amazing interview, and I got like some kind of alpha leak, and that I was supposed to, hopefully deliver it, but I never got to because I never captured the audio. So Josh with Cornucopias, how are you, sir? Thank you for hanging out, and also not to dox you, but I am definitely looking forward to hanging out with you when I get back to Texas.
Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to that. It's gonna be fun. I'm here, so we'll definitely link up. And that was hilarious. I'm sorry, that he's right. It really was a very fun. I'm sitting here listening to you tell the story, and I'm going, that was a great panel. Like the interview, everything we talked about. I mean, we covered the spectrum, but like Web3, gratitude, helping others, like being in the space, being on purpose, building. We talked about Cornucopias too, but it was like we were all over the place, and it was so much fun. And then you told me that we lost it, and I was like, oh well. I mean, the same shit's happened to me before, so it's all good.
We all, we all have our as content creators, we all have our trials and tribulations. Whether you screw up the audio, I just did a live stream with Crypto Stash, and he left his audio recording for 15 minutes after. When we got into a personal conversation, like things happen, right? That's how it is, but that's what makes us human. That's what makes us people, and all of this. And so with that being said, let me ask you just a question, and then, we can open it up to more people and make it more of a discussion. But, one thing that you guys have done, because again, you've been a very successful project in the Cardano ecosystem. But what did you do to really build up that loyal and engaged community? Because again, there's an opportunity for, especially the metaverse, because it's so far out, for people to be disinterested. But you guys have definitely captured an audience. And how what does that mean to you? Like, what are you thinking about that?
Yeah. Well, I mean, first of all, we're incredibly grateful for our community. We've built it slow and intentionally and completely organically. Haven't done a single dollar on like paid media, paid ads type of scenario. It's been all through relationship. We've done some influencer stuff and given away some NFTs, but we really haven't touched paid media. We've grown organically. And I would say that the number one thing for us with community is that we care about people, and we want to treat people well, and we want to treat our community well. And one thing that I observed in my span of being in crypto since about 2016 is when I got involved, is how many projects struggle to deliver. And so I wanted to be very, very, the marketing that we're doing, it's about, we're just basically showing what we're doing while we're building the game. We're showing what we're creating and keeping our community in the loop. And so, one thing we do is every single week, Rob and I, it's so hard to do. We have 5 minutes to pre-produce the show. There's no pre-production at all, but we get on and we update our community, and we call the show Kopi Cafe. And we just tell everybody what we're up to this week and what we've built and what our team's done. And that's hard to do every single week, but we do that because of how much we value community. And it's been so fun, man. We have, if you jump into our Discord, it's incredibly positive. It's kid friendly, so we don't allow you to cuss in there. Nothing wrong with cussing in my mind, but we're a game. And so we want somebody that has a 13-year-old that's playing to feel free to come into our Discord. But we have a lot of fun, and it's a great community. We've actually ended up hiring a couple of community members that really contributed a lot of value, and we're passionate about what we're doing. And another thing you asked about loyalty, like we were in the middle of a mint. It was our second NFT mint. This is early 2022. And it was the GTI Javelin vehicle mint. So for transport around the islands of Cornucopias and also for racing. And in the middle of the mint, we're in what we call the war room because it's just incredibly stressful. We're utilizing new technology on top of new tech, right? So it's Cardano technology, and then it's NFT technology. Partners that we're working with.
If we lost the audio,
we're in the war room. Yeah, those I love those dudes. We hang out with them when we go to Denver, and good guys. But so we were in the war room, and basically the shit's hitting fan. I mean, it's getting bad, and like we didn't know what was going wrong. We had a ridiculous amount of demand, so totally way oversold. But the tech was breaking down, and so we were like, we couldn't take anybody's funds. We couldn't do anything. The whole thing's falling apart. And we basically ended up, we had our community waiting with us for like 4 or 5 hours. And it gets to the point where we're like, you know what? We just need to give them all these NFTs. There's, we've got the addresses. Let's just ship the NFTs and call it a day, and nobody has to pay for them. So we shouted out to our community. We're like, hey guys, sorry for making you sit around for so long. These NFTs are yours. So we basically gave away over $1 million worth of NFTs. And that's not to be like tooting our horns or, yeah, we're so great. But that's the reason we chose to do that is because we value our community. So that's the long answer to your question. Sorry for being so verbose up here, but that's
no,
it.
No, man. I think that, those are the kind of things that, like, they kind of go unspoken, and most people don't notice that. And, especially Cardano's a little different ecosystem. It's not as widely known as Ethereum, right? And so no one's going to hear about that stuff. But now, maybe people, there's 100 and something people in the space. Like, maybe somebody had no idea what was going on in the Cardano ecosystem. Now they know. So fantastic what you guys got going on. I've always been a fan of what the project you guys have going on. But I think it's more importantly, it's you, Josh and Rob, the two guys that that's how I kind of navigate this whole space, is the relationship. Like I will meet people here and there, and they are very special people, and that's kind of how this whole team came together. It's like, holy shit, like these are people that I want to work with. Like there's no way, because when I made a career change last year, it was am I going to be a one-man wolf pack? I learned very quickly that was going to be a horrible idea, because this team we've put together is going to change not only my life and our lives, everybody on this company, but people within this whole Web3 ecosystem and realm. So I appreciate you being here. Thank you for hanging out. I know it's been a little bit of a challenge, kind of navigating the space of this build market, as we like to call it, but you guys are crushing it, man.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me, and can't wait to link up when you're in Austin, man. And congrats on the change. Love it. It's exciting.
It is, man. It is. It's it's been great to link up with like-minded people, and it was really kind of hitting the whole conference circuit last year. So like anybody listening, if you're looking for a change in your life and you want to get involved in Web3, we got ETH Denver coming up, you got Outer Limits, all sorts of things coming up over the next couple of months. Get out there, link up with these people in real life, because you never know how it's going to change your life.
Oh, I like that.
All right, are we ready for this video? I don't know how many people are watching on this YouTube live stream. We lost Fitty. I'm gonna have to come reel him back in.
We got 20 people, but I think we can do better.
He was trying to speak before. People were saying they could hear him, but we couldn't hear him. So
Yeah, it was me. I didn't have my Bluetooth synced. It was all me. 40
okay.
and Fitty, I messed it up. I'm sorry. You back? Come back.
I do, in a moment, I do want to get through more speakers too, so we can rotate and bring up some of the other guests tonight, because we are 45. We are an hour and 15 minutes in already.
This is gonna go so long.
Just when you
it.
hang out with your friends, man, time flies when you're having fun. I can't
believe we've been in here for over an hour.
Cheers.
We've done some live streams long. We can hear you.
So right. So right.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What's up,
We got
Fitty?
you now, Fitty.
Nice to meet you,
I don't
Fitty.
know if you guys know, but I'm nice to meet you. So I'm coming up on my anniversary with J Chains. We met in NFT LA. Me Lab Geeks showed up there at like the day of with our backpacks and notes and everything. We didn't know what to expect. And we went to this restaurant and we see these like burger place. We see these 5 like crypto dudes with big beards. I'm like, you gotta know like NFTs, because I literally have not met any NFT people before, because there was like COVID. And then that's Chains, and he had a few friends with him, and that's it. And here we are. Now we've got a show going on. I'm not in there. They didn't invite me to their show. I wanted to be on the screen. I wanted to have my monkey face, but whatever. It's fine. I'll be here.
Dude, does your monkey face still work? Because Snapchat's over. And if it works, we need to get you on here. Yeah.
Yeah, your thing works?
Sure it does.
If it does, let's get you
I don't know. I
on,
haven't tried it.
All right, Fiddy,
All
I'm
right,
gonna hit you up on the DM. I'll send you the link.
All right, and
Okay.
while we do that, let's play the video. I freaking love those DMs, baby.
Yeah, play it.
Nodding. We all have
play it.
Okay.
We're gonna play a video for you. So if you're not watching the video feed, go up in the nest. It's all the way to the right. What are you doing with your
Whoa,
life?
Turbo's got his cry face.
He left Snapcam open, apparently. Apparently.
I'm just so sad that everyone isn't watching the YouTube.
You got it.
I'm sad to see the video.
He looks so sad, guys. Go help him out. In the arms of the angel. Let's go.
I can't play this video, but somebody else that's John can, or that's Justin, but not.
Which video?
I loaded it, so I shared it. So that's a video that I presented. It's sitting there grayed out like a guest, and you push it, and it plays.
What do I do?
Present them.
Yeah, just click it.
I don't see it.
Really? I see it, but
Where
I
is
can't
it at?
play it.
Present?
Did you try unplugging it?
This technical difficulty is brought to you by
StreamYard. I don't see you. I don't see you have brought anything into the realm of me to pull up. Sorry,
Why
Chris.
didn't she put it in the Telegram and then he drags it from Zy Telegram and puts it in Zy machine? Yes.
I'll do that. I'm gonna drop a brand new one into Telegram right now.
Thank you. You know, it's just about the communication. We have to make sure we're breaking it down. It's inconsequential to the actual equation that we're talking here and speaking of these things. So just make sure that you speak clearly with the boy next to you and the girl next to your right, and we'll be done momentarily. That's the video. It hit the TGs right now. But in the meantime, I want to say thank you everybody for coming to this stream. Whether it is the audio based or the YouTube based, we really appreciate you. And Fitty.eth, I can't say that in this accent, but Fitty.eth, thank you so much for coming up here as well. You are a peach. D-Hype, I see you. What? Well,
that's the wrong one.
Martech to network to get work with the Martech. I see you down there. How you doing, baby?
What's popping, my son? What's popping?
Not much, man. Hey, I think it was Turbo. I was talking about you after, and just so you know, I'm gonna embarrass Turbo right now. He does a really good impression of you, 100%, like to the T. Sounds exactly like you.
With me in the background, just flipping Turbo. Come
He
on,
did it in a good way, though. It was great. I thought you were in the room when he said it. It was so good.
Yo, this is Martech. It's network to get work. It's the Martech effect, baby.
See?
Turbo, man.
Come on, man.
Come on, baby. You already know what it is, man. I can't turn my filters off, so now I'm just stuck with like crazy.
No, you're just stuck with these big guys. All right, let's go to the video then, real quick.
All right, we got a video we're gonna pop up in here. So if you're not looking at the video, go to the nest. It's all the way to the right.
Is this the one that we started at the beginning of the stream? The one John's like in a world?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The commercial. It's the
off.
commercial.
Okay. All right, here we go. All right, for your listening pleasure or your viewing pleasure for the 20-some people watching on the live stream.
In a world full of endless shills, where markets are falling and projects are rugging, one megaspace rose above them all. This evening, When Media will take you on a genuine experience of a lifetime. J-Chains, Carmen Crypto, Chris Derafield, Daniel Moncada, fully boxed. Join us for the future of Web3.
In the short amount of time you did that fucking video, that shit is hilarious, bro.
Good thing we didn't put Turbo in there.
But listen, that's the kind of content that's consumable. That's the kind of content that people want. It makes us laugh. It makes us want to come to this space and see what we're doing here. That's what your projects are missing out on. A lot of you, I'm seeing your projects. I love the communities, but the content is not present. It's not there. And that's the whole reason When Media exists. We produce content. We help you. We help your social media accounts. We help you grow your brands in the organic way, not the pump it and dump it kind of way, but for real projects too. Like, man, we're doing something crazy over here. So I had to like plug that in there real quick for the on behalf of the When Media. But man, this is going to be a wild ride.
Can I just say something, please? I just got something to say. If you look down at the screen, what Zach said, he said, I know that you guys were the Avengers. Well, guess what? We're the Web3 Avengers. We're here to kick some ass and take some names. So buckle up, Buttercup. Let's get it.
I love the accent with that freaking voice. Oh my God, it's so loud.
I don't know if it's New Jersey. I don't know if it's where. I don't know where this is from. You know, this is just a thing. This is my thing. This is Web3 me. This is me.
I love it. I love it. Just for everybody tuning in, we love to be goofballs. That's what the other side of us too. Like, you know, if you're not having fun at work, then what the hell are you doing with your life? 100%. Like this whole entire thing was never really supposed to be about business. It's about the fun and genuine connections we're making here today, right? We wanted to bring good projects together with the founders and the communities and just see what everybody's missing out on, right? If we all link arms and work together, we can accomplish anything in this space. We are way stronger, united instead of divided. So that's like the whole point of us doing this space today is intermingle these communities, let you know what we're doing over at When Media, and let's just have a good old genuine fun time. Guys.
Yeah, and chain agnostic. Martech has got to hand up.
Oh yeah, we should do hand up.
So anyway, before I was thrown off my game by my man Turbo with that little impersonation.
Bruv,
come on, bruv. When Media, big up yourself, When Media. Big up everyone in the room. Jane Chains, my man Fully Ducks. I see my man Fiddy Eve. What's going on, Fiddy? David, like, yo, everybody. I hope everyone's having a fantastic evening. Like, yo, When Media, you guys are making history. Thank you for inviting me. You know what it is. It's the Martech effect. It's that network to get work. Like, yo, bringing people and projects together. When Media, bigging up, kicking in the door in Web3. I'm loving it, yo. I'm loving it. Great evening, man. Loving it.
It is the best catchphrase of all time. I love it. He had me on his show.
To get work.
Network to get work. I love it.
Get work. I need my royalty check, man. I need that royalty.
It's so good, dude. It's such a simple line. It's so good.
It's so good, and he's a great host. Let me tell you what, I've never experienced a style of panel the way he did it. You know, he hits on your project for a few minutes, then he goes around the room again, and then he comes back and hits you again for a few minutes, and it kind of keeps the whole flow of the room refreshed and just on point without it seeming like a bunch of projects are just talking about themselves. Like, I had a really good time. I woke up early on a Saturday to be there with him, which I cherish my weekends and sleeping in because I got kids and stuff that I watch during the week. But like I took the time because I saw that a genuine person really wanted me to come. So I took that time and I was happy I went, bro. Martech, you got a great community. He's got one of those communities on the Twitter. What do I sound like, Donald Trump?
The Twitter.
One of those communities on the Twitter.
Tweet me on the Twitter.
And if you're able to join, you know, definitely go check out his space for sure. I know he's one of the top space on that platform that tracks the spacing. He's on all the time. So thank you so much, Martech, for taking the time to be up here with us, brother.
Oh, no, my pleasure, man. My pleasure. I'm just trying to fit in where I can get in and, you know, just network to get work. Hey, use me up, man. Use me for my services. I got capability. I got skills. As long as you got skills, it's a fair trade. Let's go.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Love you, bro.
Love you show.
We
got some
tomorrow morning, 10:30 a.m. I'm sorry, I got to shill it, man. 10:30 a.m. EST, the Good Vibes Saturday. Tap in with me, yo. It's dope.
You got a link to that? Is that a space? If you got a link to it or a live stream, whatever it is, man, post it up in the nest.
And And it's crazy, man. I never ask to post anything in the Jumbotron. It's usually in the reverse. But like, yeah, if you would allow me, sir, I would like to post something in the Jumbotron.
We're all about collaboration, man. We want everybody's platform to grow. We want everybody's brand to grow. If you are a Twitter Space host, if you are a community leader, if you're a project founder, it doesn't even matter. If you have something going on, we want you to grow. That is the whole point of this build market. So post it out there, bud.
For y'all to help me grow. Let's go.
So we are going to rotate some of the speakers because we do have a ton of people we invited here tonight. So do not take offense if you get dropped down. We love all of you, but we want to make sure that everybody at least gets their 5-10 minutes of fame up here tonight. Make sure you're paying attention to all these projects. These are all projects that we've been personally involved in some form. We didn't reach out to any projects that we're not a part of or like in love with or something, like, right? Like everything up here is like we were drawn by their community and we wanted them to talk about their community. So
or we're part of it. Yeah, absolutely. I see we got a David Castaigne up on the stage here, got his hands up. I was looking at your profile, definitely interested. A new face to me. So hello, sir. Hope you are doing well. How are you? Welcome to the space.
Nice to meet you, David.
Hey, man. Great to be here. Thanks for having me. I'm a huge fan of 50.eth and the Apocalyptic Apes. So big fan of those over there.
Well, I was just about to actually mention the fact that I wouldn't even be in the whole like Web3 ETH space whatsoever if this guy Fiddy hadn't been on Tal Navarro's show on Clubhouse. And then he Fiddy, he always likes to make it sound like he plucked me out of Clubhouse. Oh, we were about to get that echo.
I got him muted. So I got him muted on the StreamYard. Just keep your volume going on the Twitter Space Fiddy.
And it's actually the guy. It's the man. Anybody who hasn't seen this man Fiddy, you can
unmute yourself on Twitter, Fiddy.
It's doxing right now.
Fiddy, unmute yourself on your Twitter space.
We can't hear you, Fiddy.
There we go.
Oh, yeah. No, banging to work.
All right. Mute yourself back on Twitter. We'll unmute you on the live stream. I think that'll all work.
That's what'll work. So we'll go unmuted on the live stream, but you got to put your phone under a pillow because it's going to make noise no matter what. Since you are on the stage, that's just the stupid audio.
Where did he go?
Oh my God!
Into the juice.
There he is.
What happened?
What's up, guys? How
Hey,
are you?
That's perfect. We're good. How are you?
I feel like
What
I
up,
didn't
bro?
feel good monkey face. My fur's getting itchy.
This is like a first. The man shows up.
Whatever, you know what I'm saying?
I usually only get to see this when I'm at Fiddy's house, but I've taken what is it like the better part of a year to go back over there. My bad.
It's a good time of year to come over here. Come on over.
Yeah, I don't know if does it snow in Calabasas because it snowed at my house.
Yeah, I just skied in here.
Oh, got it. Good time.
I had to go change my hat really quick.
So
Oh, it's been on the shirt the whole time. Oh, interesting.
Look at that.
I'm wearing the thong, but I can't show that.
I might have to go put on a Lavelli hat.
Don't
Oh my
Hey, look what's
God.
that? Like somebody sent me a bong.
Fiddy, I'm gonna send you my wallet for my royalty check, and I like to wear this in the shower and everywhere else. And Apocalyptic Apes for life, baby.
Wait till you see the new merch. Wait till you see the new merch. It's even cooler. We got it.
Oh, new merch is coming. Alpha.
This is fun. I didn't.
Hey, Turbo, you can take off that filter now, Turbo. You can take the filter off. Bro.
He's got the rock filter on, you jabroni.
He had just a slight stroke. Turbo did during the stream.
This is what I use for my dating profile. This is how I find out. This is how I make real connections on Tinder. This is the picture I use.
Pick up some honeys that way. Well, you find the real ones. That's how you find ones that have like real hearts.
J-Chains, do you have many leather-bound books with that drink of yours?
Yes, my house smells like Scotch and rich mahogany.
Oh, good God, man.
The problem is we will get nowhere if we just do what we do. This is what happens. We'll spend time together for hours, and then we'll realize like we didn't get shit done because all we did was goof around. I had the same problem with Fitty about a year ago. I think we were doing this in February and having conversations, doing little podcasts, chats with people. So let me bring it back to business. Fitty, what is content creation and using these different platforms and stuff? What's that look like for you? Because now we even have animated bears with Twitter Spaces on their profiles in the space. So how has it been seeing all this stuff come to pass for you and your collection, man?
It's incredible. I love where we're going. I think that 2023 is going to be a super cool year for technology. So I'm excited.
I love that.
Oh yeah.
What are the chances we get Hattie in here? I don't think so, right?
Oh, he's finishing up artwork for Megadeth. He's kicking ass. He's been I don't know if you guys know, but we're also going to have some one-on-ones of the Apocalyptic Apes inside the collection of the Rattleheads, which is the Megadeth mint. So he's been hired as the artist. So he's been, and they're in Japan right now. So I've been communicating with Dave all day. Their first concert was last night. I don't know if you guys watched the stream.
Did you say Megadeth?
Yeah.
Dude, I think when I hear that,
dude, it's been like that's like another one of like the dopest things about Web3, right? By like, I know Fitty and I, like you said, we're going on a year of knowing each other here in this space. I've popped into a couple of spaces because he's working with Megadeth, to bring what they've got and they're offering to Web3 with, his with Dave's daughter and his son with Justice and Electra, right? And so by, just being a part of the community, being a part of the Web3 ecosystem, I've gotten a chance to have a conversation with Dave Mustaine. I was born in 1982, so I grew up listening to fucking rock and roll like most, normal people did that grew up in the 80s, right? And so to be able to have conversations with someone that you listened to CDs of and tapes of back when you were a child is so dope. So like on my show, I say that, Web3 offers us like two amazing opportunities. It's access and community, right? And there are way overlaps, but the whole access that we have to have conversations with people like that is unparalleled. It's just so amazing. Would you agree with that?
100%. I would agree with that. I mean, I grew up watching Breaking Bad, and I thought that was the coolest show ever, and I never would have imagined in a million years that Daniel Moncada would be our CBO. I mean, we've met. I feel like it's because everyone is on equal ground. The celebrities and new faces and newcomers, it's all equal ground.
Dude, look at Tolly. Tolly's a monster. I'm so stoked that we all get to hang out. Fitty, you haven't. I don't know if you've met Tolly before. Tolly's also a founder. Dude, you guys, you have some similarities in my book.
She's more green. I'm more pink.
We do kind of have a similar color scheme going on back there.
Yeah, but I do like her vibe.
And she likes your vibe girl thing too.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I love my
scorpion in the background.
Hello.
He's got a scorpion in the background of his fucking background. Look at his background. There's a fucking scorpion back there.
Yeah.
Look at that thing.
What was that one?
So, one of the things that we've been talking about with some projects is that you've got some semblance of a utility that happens to affect the real life, not just flipping some things. Whatever. That's probably some crazy guitar with an Apocalyptic Ape. But you guys are doing something really cool. You're actually using IP and putting it onto hot sauce bottles, and people are able to kind of participate in that ecosystem in that realm, right? So that's a real life NFT function. Talk a little bit about what you guys got going on there.
Yeah, so one of the things we've got is hot sauce. We have 10 flavors. It's the hot sauce where we just slap the label. We partner with United Sauces, who's incredible. We've got Vic Blinko, who's the #1 hot sauce collector in the world. So if you Google, kind of see it. I don't know what that noise is.
Did you uncover your pillow when you grabbed your guitar?
Eating chips, like a bag of chips.
That's not me. Look, my hands are right here.
All right, he's good. He muted.
I think it might have been the little green thing.
Knows David for sure.
Okay.
Love
But yeah, so we've been doing some really cool stuff. So I kind of wrapped my head around like we need real products, we need real stuff, and we have 10 flavors right now, and you can pretty much go on our website, get an apocalyptic ape, get apocalyptic queen, order it, put it on your bottle. And within the next 3-4 days, you'll have hot sauce will arrive at your house, and you'll be a part of the revenue stream, which will be using your IP, and you'll be getting 50% profit for all the hot sauces that sell. And you could let us try to sell it, which we're doing, or if you want to market it yourself, you can. But that's just one of many products. We have peanut butter, dark chocolate, water. We'll have about 10 products by the end of the year.
What a beast.
Hell yeah.
Can I come to your house and get a bunch of hot sauce and just
Dude, I have a new hot sauce. It's I'll show you in a few minutes. It's so I was on a space and somebody was super high. They were probably smoking one of these. And they said, what do you think about Ape One hot sauce? So now we have an Ape One steak sauce we're about to come out with, which is not steak. It's so, and I've just finished tasting my 9th one. I'll go grab a couple bottles and show you guys what they look like. They're pretty incredible.
Fitty, let me ask you a question, because a lot of people come out with hot sauces, and I don't know if you know this, but I am a hot sauce like extraordinaire. So what do you think like the actual flavor quality of the hot sauce is? Because a lot of people just put it out for heat, and it doesn't really have a good flavor. So what do you think about the flavor of your sauces?
Can I say something really quick? Fitty?
Yeah, please.
Fully pickled. Pickles, you said that you called yourself a hot sauce. Was it an aficionado? Extraordinaire. I got a chance to talk with Fitty when like all of this was coming out, and you happened to be working with, because I just want to set the tone here. You happen to be working with the gentleman that literally has like the largest fucking hot sauce collection on the planet. On the planet.
Is that a thing? People are measuring that?
His name is Vic Klinko. I think he has over 100,000 bottles of hot sauce in his house.
His house is a museum of hot sauces. It's amazing.
Google right now the largest hot sauce collector in the world. His name will pop up. He's in the Guinness World Book of Records, and that's who helped me formulate the sauces. And
Nice.
we do have amazing sauces like pineapple habanero. We have really good flavors. I mean, we've had a lot of people trying them, and I haven't had one complaint. As a matter of fact, we've had orders after orders after orders. I'm gonna go grab a few and show you guys what they look like. I'll be right back.
All right.
I'm gonna have to order some bottles and
while he's doing that, I see Martek's got his hand up. What's up, Martek?
Yeah, I was gonna ask Fiddy, man. I'm hearing about all these different flavors in the hot sauce. I want to know, what about some Jamaican jerk chicken flavor sauce, man? Can we get some jerk chicken flavor?
We have to. I'm gonna second that. I'm gonna second that. Yeah.
Jerk chicken flavor, it's gonna blow up, man.
Let's go for it. Mind your biz. I know you had your hand up a little bit ago. Do you still have your hand up? Without your hand up?
I do not have my hand up, sir. But how am I going to say no to an invite to say hello to the fam? Right, GM. It's GM somewhere, though. That's probably like literally the other side of the world. Could be India Standard Time. In Kolkata, it's definitely GM. So GM fam.
GM is a state of mind. It's not a particular time. GM is a state of mind.
Yeah, we waited that whole time for Fitty to roll back. It was just like a screen. I was looking at the finger inside the apocalyptic juice.
Check it out. We have these boxes. They look like this. I don't know if you can see it.
It's cutting out. The green screen thing's cutting it out.
Okay, well, let's just take them out. So these right here are Ape One steak hot sauces.
Nice.
We have itty bitty. Hold on, let me back up a little.
Must be green. Is it green?
Go in front, put it in front of the smiley face on your shirt.
Where's your green?
In front of the smiley face on your shirt. Now put the bottle in front of it. Yeah, there. Now we can see it.
So this is
green screen tricks. Green screen tricks.
This is
nipple sauce. Nipple sauce.
No, this is for kids. It's called itty bitty fitty hot sauce.
Itty bitty fitty.
That's great.
Very sensitive adults. Then we have a cannibal spice. I don't know if you guys can see that one. Can you see the ape on it?
Oh,
yeah, we got it.
I like it.
That's what I'm talking
this
about.
This is our Ape One steak sauce bottle. We haven't got the labels yet, but I'm just showing you the bottle.
I'm trying to come get some of that.
For those of you listening on Twitter, you won't be able to see this. It's on the video live stream.
Check
He's
this
showing off his hot sauce to us, and it is
This is our
fire.
Shirtless.
Our
You
mutant
don't
sauce.
say. There's only 100 of us here.
There's a
that?
mutant sauce. There's a fitty sauce. Look.
That's
Oh
hot.
my god!
Oh, it's
Love
got
And
the
they're
Bored
all-
Ape one.
Yeah, I've got a lot. We have 10 different flavors, and there's incredible flavors.
All right. All right. Well,
Mr. Pickles,
unfortunately,
DM me your address. Pickles, DM me your address. I'm going to send you a package.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Totally. This
I'll be
guy's
the
playing
judge.
games while
Oh.
we're goofing around. Like,
Oh
what-
fuck me! I don't want any.
all right, Fitty, were you doing a giveaway or something? Or you want to do that in a little
Yeah,
bit?
I will fuck you.
We did it. I put it on your. I don't even know where I am anymore, but I put it in the phone that it's under my pillow now. But
Yes.
who's playing video games? Yeah. So should I just play Dookie Dash now? But I put it under my pillow, so I am doing a giveaway. But before you guys are ready to be done with the space, I'll give it out to somebody live in Spaces.
Cool,
Perfect.
cool. Sounds good.
Thanks,
All right.
Fitty.
We'll check back in with you in just a little bit, sir.
Hey, we got a hand up from my guy Benny.
Benny in the jet. What's up, Benny?
Benny.
All right, we're
What's the deal, man? Listen, it's Friday night. Bunch of grown ass men hanging out on the internet together. This is life. This
It's a
is
grown ass
peak.
man and Carmen who keeps us from being
Carmen,
too
sorry.
stupid. Yep.
So shout out to us. Just coming to kick it with my One Media boys. Really appreciate the team over there. That Chris has put me onto a lot of game when it comes to content creation. But I'm just coming to kick it. Friday night, smoking a bunch of hash. What y'all doing?
Oh shit!
It's
Benny. It's Benny.
It's Benny, dog.
The guy that we had a call with the other day is Benny. I was like, dude, I've heard this voice before. I've heard this guy's voice. I'm an idiot. I'm an
Benny,
idiot.
dog. Come on,
It's Benny, dog. What's up, my dude?
Chilling, man. Friday night, vibing on dad duty, smoking hash. Just kicking it. Another
There
two
we go.
quid.
LIVIN, baby. That's
Dude,
what I'm
I
talking
am
about.
laser focused into Toli's
I was
game
gonna
right
say,
now.
dude, I could literally just
He's
listen
playing
to
Fortnite.
Just
Yeah, I
BS.
know he is.
Totally play
I'm
video
streaming at the
Here
same
he is,
time.
holding
I
the
gotta-
hard peak on the corner. Oh my god, he's about to die to the storm. Get out of the storm. He's out. He's going around. He's jumping on the freaking ramp going down. He's grabbing some ammo right now. He is literally playing his life out, ladies and gentlemen. If only he gets a couple of shields and he dies. Sadly.
And he's dead.
Good job,
Oh,
Toli.
Yeah.
Nailed
I'm
it.
not a gamer. I'm actually not a gamer, but I've been experimenting with streaming
got-
stuff here.
We got D Hype backstage.
Yes, and we need
do
to
we want to
bring
make
up,
him? Do we want to make him
oh.
sweat back there? We want to see if we can. Maybe we can screen. I wish that we could screen record, or we could get a preview of him squirming back there.
Yeah,
But
like
yeah,
the back room, like the green room footage.
We could get a preview of
So, Dougie?
back there.
Yeah, like the back room, like the
You
green
gotta
room.
put your Twitter under a pillow or something, Doug.
What?
Twitter's we could
Here we
hear
go, we'll try
ourselves
that.
on Doug's Twitter. I was telling him to put his
Look
thing
how
like
still he is.
volume down and under a pillow.
Doug.
This shit's like live.
He's either
but
froze.
He's so
still.
dialed in.
Yeah.
Oh, because you can see the reflection of the screen on his glasses.
Yeah, he's so dialed in right now. If you
It
guys aren't
takes a
watching his
comical
live
amount of
stream, Doug was
cocaine
like
to
he
stay
wasn't
that still.
fucking moving. He was like a statue for a moment. So Doug's here with us at the top here, and I did want to bring the Altera project up here. Toli, I'm gonna drop you down real fast.
Oh, but not from the stage.
Not from the live, just from the space.
Because I actually don't want to look at anybody else on the live stream except for Toli. Because look how he even moved the bear over to make sure that he's in frame.
I love that.
Yeah, he's killing it right now, dude.
Hey, Jeb, I want to put you on deck, Jeb. So if I can send you this link to come on here, I'm going to send you this link and you can talk about the dry koalas.
How many people can we have up here? 10?
I think 10 until we get StreamYard to realize that we are the future of Web3 for StreamYard, and then we could have 12.
Hey, Doug,
I was like, I wish everybody. I wish we could have all 100 and something.
Right?
Yeah, 100.
Oh,
Hey, just to reset the room on Twitter,
Hey,
everybody
can.
hit a follow button.
On the enterprise version, you can have more than 10.
Fully.
Just
Ardo
interrupt
Ardo
our-
was resetting the room.
Right.
Oh shit, my bad.
Let him reset the room, dog. I appreciate you,
the
Ardo.
room.
Hey, let me apologize on behalf of my friend to you, Ardo, for
Fucking
being so
John.
rudely interrupted when you tried to reset our room. Thank you so much, sir. Please go ahead.
All right, reset button on the Nintendo. Everybody, please make sure to hit that retweet button. Everybody, make sure you're following all the panelists. This is a Win Media Party, Mega Space. I'm super excited for this. If you are in this room right now, it means you're alive. Hit that heart button, because another day above the dirt is another day to be grateful. If you are going to make it, hit that heart button. But guess what? We're all going to make it, because if one of us makes it, we all make it, because that means they got it right and we have some knowledge to learn from, and that's a currency, baby. So you're still making money either way it goes.
Oh man, absolutely. Guys, if you like you said, make sure that you're following everybody. Just start hitting follow. At some point Twitter might shut you off from following people. They say you've done too much of that, and that's fine. You just make sure you max out what you can tonight. But before you max out, make sure that you do hit the follow on Final Frontier. That's my boy Ardo right there. He is like super dope. Not only that, but he comes into our Web3 breakfast show every single day. We do that Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. and he drops bombs. I try every single day to put up a quote of the day from that show, and I'll tell you what, in the last couple of weeks he is crushing it. They're like almost every single day coming from him. He's just dropping some bombs. So make sure you give him a follow. Make sure you give Carmen a follow. Make sure you give everybody that is right now on this speaker panel besides me a follow. My name is Jay Chains. I am speaking out of the Win Media account. Don't give me a follow. I don't want the follow. You give it to everybody else instead.
I'll say it for him. Follow Jay Chains.
Yeah, that's right. Follow me.
Definitely
I
follow
didn't
Jay.
take your spot, so you got to dig for me. Go find Carmen.
Hey, just so
Win
you
the
know,
world.
we're not the follow Nazis or anything here, right? Like we're all about following people back. We don't care if like our followers are outweighing our people following
Speak
us.
for yourself.
That doesn't matter. to
Yeah,
us.
come on now.
Yeah,
Hey.
speak for yourself.
Yeah, some of us are trying to move up on super spaces.
Not a ratio whore. Or actually, he is.
No, I don't care. No, a non-ratio
Give
whore.
it to anybody.
You know why I didn't follow people back before? It was because I'm always like hosting and stuff on the space, and then like I realized I was like, I just need to take a couple minutes and like follow people back because I don't want them to think I don't care about them. Like if
Everybody
a
who wants
follow
to
makes you
follow,
think I care
everybody-
about you, I'm gonna hit you that follow
follow
because I
John.
do care about you.
We'll follow you back.
Dougie, if you want to talk on the stream, just unmute yourself here. You are because you're not on stage, we won't hear that feedback loop, so you're good. So just go ahead and
I'm so
unmute yourself.
pumped on Foley, just playing games this whole time too. Go ahead, Doug.
Let's go. Let's pull that. There we go.
Yeah, but Jay Chains, give me 1 sec. I just want to say, everybody in the space, you probably can't see my man Doug Hype, but my man Doug Hype showed up. He got the fur coat on with the shades, looking pimp, yo. My man is pimping tonight. Big up yourself, Doug Hype. You looking fly, bro.
dude, that like no joke. Honestly, like this was somebody said this in the space earlier today. We were chatting, I think, with the Golden Baboons, and they said it doesn't matter if it's 1,000 fucking degrees outside. If you're supposed to hang out with Doug's showing up in his fur coat 100%. Doesn't matter.
On brand.
That's it. Shows up. That's brand, baby. That's what you do. That's branding.
Bro, 100 degrees in Miami. This boy's still rocking the fur coat. He's not even
I just
sweating.
do one of these, baby. You just unbutton one button.
Ooh, somebody's got some feedback on the Twitter space in the background.
Turbo. It's one button per 10 to 20 temp.
My man is rocking the Frank White chinchilla, yo. You just need the hat, man. You just need the hat.
Hey, he's super fly. I freaking love it. I love it. And can't wait to see you guys out in LA. Can't wait to see you guys down in
I
Austin.
really appreciate the shout out.
Can you guys hear each other?
Yeah, you can. I think there's just that little like momentary lapse.
Doug,
But-
do you have your phone close to the mic? I keep hearing like a.
Yeah, I muted him. Yeah, it is. Dougie, put in some headphones if you can. If not, no problem.
Yeah, the
No.
problem is with Twitter, it can't.
I do. I'll turn it off now. It's just hard.
Yeah, you just gotta stick it like under a pillow, under your butt, and you're good.
Whoa. Hey, this is a family-friendly show here. Come on.
You could throw out a fuck or two, but don't throw that out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey.
come on now.
I see we got some there are so many awesome friends in this crowd. Holy smokes.
Yes, there is.
I want to start pulling, like, how do we get more of our friends up here?
We need to present some of the projects that we've invited tonight, and then we can start circulating some people up here.
I say
This
we
thing's going all fucking night, just so you guys
silver
know.
platter to Doug. We keep being degens and getting distracted. We're chasing the shiny objects.
Jeb, come back. He was backstage. I didn't pull him up fast enough. He left. So
I
come
just
back.
love Tully's still playing games. I'm just gonna keep going back to that.
Well, we should segue into because Altera's here with Doug, so maybe we should.
All right.
I hear like 10 different people right now.
You are all right. All right, Dougie. I'm gonna solo you out right now.
What
Let's
kind
go.
of mega ultra like hype verse have I transported into? A
This
fully
is the
box verse?
This is the metaverse. This is the metaverse.
Am I in the pickle verse right now?
No.
Am I being pickled? Are we in our jars?
Oh, Pickle Rick.
It's all you, Doug.
Are my audio settings correct, fully box? Can you hear me? Am I echoing coming from that?
Your Twitter's off the background. So, Doug, first of all, appreciate you coming up here today. You are an awesome individual. I had the pleasure of meeting you in person, and always a fun time to see you, brother. But I wanted to give you kind of the stage here to kind of talk about, what's going on with Altera and what they're trying to build over there. And what the community's like on the platform. It seems like it's a fun game. You were checking it out for me. It's not out yet, right? But it's coming.
All right, we got the audio back.
Feel free to unmute too, Altera. This is your guys' stage.
I'm not muted.
Hey,
Oh, that sounds good.
super quick, while we're on the topic of Pickles, because I was a little bit upset that Pickles left the room, because I wanted to say to him, I was playing a game last night and I didn't want anybody to know that it was me. And this is Croissant, by the way.
Why am I?
Guys, I'm behind the Altair account right now. But
why am I hearing?
Because we have
Croissant's talking the space.
Yeah, we have the Twitter pumping through here, so we'll let you catch up for a second there, Doug. It's okay.
Someone take Doug's mic away.
Go. Who's on the Altera account? Because I don't recognize the voice. So who?
I don't. She said Croissant.
Croissant. I can hop in on desktop with my
No,
normal.
you're good.
account.
Go
You're
ahead.
good. You're good.
Yeah, he just didn't realize that he could hear you on Twitter Space and here. He like totally blew his mind for a second. So go ahead.
Okay. So just to finish the story, I was playing a game last night and I didn't want anybody to recognize me. I just wanted to play. And so I was going to use a code name to hop into the game. And so I called myself Pickles because, it's not a pastry. And I thought no one would recognize me by that name. And I don't know why it came to me. I almost named one of my dogs Pickles when I was a kid. And but so I don't know, Pickles popped into my head. And then I saw Pickles on this Twitter space and I was like, oh my God, because I forgot there was a guy named Pickles. Oh man, I shouldn't have said that. But that was kind of rude to Pickles. But there's a lot of people on Web3, but I forgot about that. But I was so excited to see him because I guess I got to pick a new secret code name now.
I'll give you a nickel if you tickle my pickle.
Oh boy, that's a pickle.
What?
That was a comment in the open, not directed towards you there. But
Yeah, no, not at all.
Yeah, it could have been interpreted that way. But
No.
That was just thrown out to the universe. It was to nobody specifically.
That was basically the equivalent to the rap horn going. "Bow, bow, bow, bow."
Yeah, it was actually. I loved the delivery. I thought it was great. Altera, let's talk a little bit about what you guys are doing with your community over there. I know you guys are an MMORPG. Is that correct? Question mark.
Yes, that is correct. We are many things, but that is the primary thing.
Okay, cool. I do know a little bit.
Also, I'm here now.
Yay!
Look, you guys, there was like 8 voices going at once and everything, and that was fine, but I just didn't know where the voices were coming from. But now we've adjusted, okay? Am I on the thing?
You're good. Keep
It is
going.
good. It is good, Croissant. You guys, just so you know, croissant is a DeFi pastry. It's the #1 official pastry of Web3, okay? Everyone likes croissants, and everyone says croissant differently. I just want real quick, J Chains or Fully Vox, for you guys to tell me, how do you pronounce croissant?
I say croissant.
I say croissant. I'm not weird.
Say it again.
Croissant.
So it's actually I am a
I love that his AI camera is just following him around his room. You guys gotta see this.
so let me preface this by saying I eat freedom fries and I eat freedom toast, okay? But I will definitely eat a chocolate croissant.
Croissant.
I say croissant. Hey, give me a croissant with butter, and I'll put it on there and eat it and put it in my mouth. You know what I'm saying? Give me a croissant, baby.
That's a croissant.
Got to get the
Guys,
glazed
the
one
thing
from
that we
HEB.
really need to realize now is that we've been talking about being homies from back in the day. I've known Jay Chains and Vox and Pickles and all you guys for a while. And I've also known Croissant and Mr. Dip and Michael, the founder of Altera, for a long time. They used to come in all my mega spaces, the alt mom, and we're like the techie video game people, right? And so now there's this awesome MMO game coming out, right, called Altera. But the crazy thing is, guys, is gigantic Renaissance fairs and live events to not only fundraise for the project, but also onboard tens and tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, people into Web3, right? I mean, there's so much about this project that, like, we might have to take 8 hours just to go over it, right? Croissant, I'm going to put the floor back to you. What would you like to tell them as the non-DeFi pastry of 3 Altera? Like, what is it that they really need to know that's just going to completely shatter their brain in a million pieces that has to be pickled later?
Game Pass.
Oh, that's right. Hey, do you guys like things like Xbox Game Pass and Game Passes that let you play all kinds of games, right?
We do.
Said they do.
Not a
Like-
gamer.
Okay.
Not a gamer.
You don't care.
Oh.
He doesn't
I don't care.
Oh, look
Sorry, dog.
Turbo is real
Hey,
excited.
get behind the curtain, Jay
How
Chains.
do we done the best platform to talk about fun? Okay, Croissant, would you like to explain to them what the Game Pass, Altera Game Pass is?
I would love to. Our Altera Game Pass is the Web3 Xbox Game Pass. And it is, oh man, Fully Vox just set up. He's ready for it. All right. And this Game Pass is, I mean, it's tiered out. So every guild member, I can't even look at you anymore.
Hey, can we set the tone? Can we set the tone? Can you we're gonna do this a little more dramatically. So we're gonna give you I call this beat trucks. This is the typical, this is probably your car commercial for a truck, but this is the background music for you setting the stage. Let's go. This is your commercial. Altera. Let's hear it.
In a world full of peace and wacky Xbox Game Pass.
In a world full of MMORPGs, there was one project that rose above them all. From the Web3 Game Pass to just awesome-ass gameplay. Altera.
All right. We had to do that. Sorry.
Thank you for the intro. This is Altera, the Web3 Game Pass. You've heard it here first. That was our introductory music because we're awesome.
Love it. Nailed it.
It's true. I just posted a tweet, guys, at the top where I challenge people to come in our Discord and beat me in a duel, and I'll give away NFTs and stuff. I just want to put a link up there. You can also see the thing I even forgot about. We have a freaking live action trailer that's the beginning of a web series, right? Like an actual like dramatic series that's part of this too. And the team that filmed this creates like all these commercials for like the Lord of the Rings video games, and like normally they charge like $500,000 for their like commercials and stuff, right? But we sold away their crew and made them work for us instead. And so you can look at that video on there. There's actually a wolf and Beam. Drink some Jim Beam too. So There we go. Okay, Croissant, you want to tell him? Do you want to give him a little bit of information about what
Soft,
you're on?
soft chill. It's a soft chill only.
Sorry,
Sorry,
you said
Carrie.
Lord of the Rings.
Sorry, Carrie. I'm sorry. That's right. I shouldn't have flaunted the bottle.
I feel like we've gone after hours, guys. Can I just say it out loud?
Yeah. It's 11. It's 11 on the East Coast. I think it's okay. It's okay. We've hit DGen hours. Sorry, guys.
Off the rails token BSC launching stealth.
No, this is not a stealth launch of
CMC
anything.
24 minutes after launch.
23 gonna be lit token. Stealth launch.
2020 we.
Yeet.
All right.
Hey, but we've got King YouTube mod Carrie Chaos. Shout out to you.
Yeah, Carrie's the homie. Carrie is one of the real deals.
Carrie, shout out. Oh, Alt Mom's here.
Oh shit, and Zach's in the crowd too. I'm gonna take a quick.
It's Zach tonight.
Let me bring the
Did
room
we hear
down
from
for
Mind
a
Your Biz
moment
or,
and
Proof of Memes?
reset. Yeah, we've got the proof of memes up here.
Def-
We've got all
definitely-
sorts of cool cats up on the
Yeah, we
stage
got
right now.
proof of means. Got golden baboons. We got
Hey,
Jed.
if I can rein it in for two tiny, I actually want to hear from Tully really quick because he's been up here and we haven't even asked him about the crazy, nobody else has ever been able to do that stuff tech that he's got. He's a founder of an NFT project with a rigged up NFT that is his PFP, and he's got a Twitter space in the background, and he's playing video games while we're being idiots. And I'm here for it, and I just absolutely love it. So,
Dougie, no offense, I'm gonna pop you down.
I'd love that. Let's go
Yeah.
full screen on Tully.
Guys,
Can we go into that?
That's perfect. That's fine.
What's up, y'all? I'm just the only reason why I'm actually playing games is because I had a scheduled live stream with a few other people that I was gonna be playing with, and we're on kick.com right now. So I'm just I've got the space that I'm actually streaming into the live stream as well, so they can actually they can listen into this as well. So just having some fun and kind of exploring, I guess Web3 entertainment. I was invited by Chris, so I appreciate it, Chris, and it's good to see you again as well, Carmen.
Totally. Let me ask you a question.
Get a Care Bear my dreams.
You did?
Totally.
His
Let me
arm's
ask you.
gone.
Let me ask a question. To do what you're doing, you just chroma keyed out basically the phone aspect to just show the PFPs on your screen, right?
So it's we're talking about the Twitter space. Yes, exactly. So I set the theme on Twitter to be dim, not the dark mode. I set it to be dim, and I just keyed it out, so it has this cool floating effect.
That's cool, man. I like that. And just run it through OBS, I assume.
Yeah, exactly. OBS.
I've tried and failed. Don't look at this guy and be like, oh yeah, he said it's easy. That must mean it's easy. It's not easy. He's super smart. He's giga brain. So
I'm looking at the filters right now. We got the color key and a little bit of color correction. The color correction just adds a little bit of light on it. But yeah, no, color key is that's what it is, man. I can help you out with it. I mean, I feel like you guys are the video experts here. Like, you should be helping me out on my shit.
Hey, I'm just the fact that you're here on this first live stream with us. I know we're being a little silly, but that's okay.
Great, man. It's fucking Friday night, man.
2 hours in on
Exactly. He gets it.
I mean, somebody
Look,
mentioned.
what I want to know is
Like, fuck, man. I need some.
Turbo's coming. But it's Alt Mom and Carmen coming to the meta party on Monday. D Hype's coming.
Whoa. Is there a party that I
Did
wasn't
somebody not
invited
tell
to?
me about a party?
What party?
I want a party. We like to party. We like to party.
Let's go.
Well, yeah, it's a community event. Look, we're doing this because everyone gets to go to them, right? We have people trees that can't come. We have people that may not have the funds to come. So that's what the meta party is for. So everybody can come. And that is pinned on our page. We're not going to shill it in on the big screen in this event, but Altera will be there. Wobble Bug will be there. DJ Trey is our DJ, and Final Frontier is giving away a PS5.
What?
Nice.
PlayStation.
I want to win. I want to win.
I am so coming.
I want that PS5, Ardo.
Also, Miss
50
Carmen,
said he's gonna win it.
the other day you sent me a heart in a Twitter space, like an emoji. You sent me one, and I was like cursing to Elon because I couldn't send you one back because he rugged my.
I'm gonna fire Elon one day. Hold my beer.
She just rug again.
He's
It ain't fair.
smack about Elon.
Elon hears all. You better stop playing with that boy. You see what he just did?
That's why you don't talk about
I
Elon.
just want to connect with Altera. What
Daddy
the hell was
Elon,
that,
not to
John?
play with.
I was taking a drag out of my e-cigarette.
What is happening?
But it's actually cigar weed.
For the event, I heard there's a party in the river. Everyone's coming.
Yes.
Yeah, everybody's coming. Champions Ascension, Altera, Final Frontier, Wobble Bug. I mean, it's going to be a lit event. There's giveaway every 15 minutes. Our DJ is DJ Trey. He's the official DJ of Power Rangers Comic Con, Scarefest, 90s Con, and Crunk Energy Drink by Lil Jon. And it starts at 7 p.m. CST. It's actually pinned tweet on our page, and he's to hand sign some of our magazines so that he'll be giving away, and he's giving away memorabilia from Stranger Things and Power Rangers.
That sounded crazy.
Go, go, Power Rangers, you mighty morphin Power Rangers.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just curious if it's so sometimes it sounds a little different when you're on the stage than it does in the audience. So if our speakers that are not coming from the live stream, if they sound clear, can we get some thumbs up? And I realize that there's going to be like a 10-second delay before you hear me say what I just said. So I'm going to wait. But are our speakers coming through clear? Because for a minute,
It got pretty weird there. It sounded a little bit like Optimus Prime.
But maybe it was just me.
Yeah, I don't think I was hearing them all the way. Like I was hearing it, but it sounded like they were cutting out, and then it sounded like everybody was.
But they sound crispy in the space because I'd be tuning in.
Oh, you're good then. Okay.
Cool.
Hey, Chris, is A Power Mirror up on your system?
No.
Okay, because that'll mess it up.
Yeah. Nope, we're good. Okay, let's go.
Oh, JJ's.
Oh. What is that? Is that a baboon? Is that our friends at the Golden Baboons? Did they just arrive?
What?
Oh my goodness, guys! This is. I want to bring them up. You guys, thank you for popping in here, Golden Baboons. Anyone that is kind of affiliated or associated with that project, please feel free to chime in on this conversation. Y'all are really cool. One of the things that I appreciate about what the Golden Baboons are doing, this is a NFT project that's minting at the end of this month. I believe it's the 28th. Correct me if I'm wrong, unless that has changed. Get on the whitelist now. We'll post something up here in a second. But what they are is an existing financial group of investors that traditionally spend their time in the Web2 world are now making a splash in the Web3 world. So with that being said, we got a couple people here that are representing the Golden Baboons. This is some pretty cool art. I will tell you, I don't normally, actually, I've done this before where I will give away the trait that I am going to be going after in advance. And I know it's a stupid thing, but it's cool because it just lets me know who my friends are. But I'm going after the zombies on this one 100%. I think the zombies are super cool. There's some other ones that I'm definitely keeping a secret of. But thank you guys for popping in here. Welcome to our When Media Megaspace. It's the Golden Baboons. What's happening?
GM. How's everybody doing in the space tonight?
GM, sir. Welcome.
Yo.
I'm doing amazing. Me and Omam talk at the same time.
I'm back. I'm alive now, though. I said rugged. Elon rugged me, and as soon as I said that, I completely got tossed out of the space. So I'm gonna stop jinxing myself.
He was like, Alakazam.
I didn't get picked up like I did.
He just swiggled his nose a little bit like Bewitched.
He's like, you are out of here, madam.
I
How dare you.
listen. I understand. I have the hardest time. I do a daily show Monday through Friday, which I feel at this point, 4 out of 5 times, I am having a challenge trying to get the show even started.
Yo, and Jay's about to have an aneurysm every morning as soon as we.
You can tell my blood pressure is a little high, right?
The messages, like the messages behind the scenes, are like Jay rugged again. Oh no, Jay rugged again. Like, oh no. It's so crazy. And I'm sitting here watching Elon on TV right now on this like documentary for SpaceX. So I'm like, come on, I'm showing you love, man. Like, give me some love back. But
Give us some
what's
love.
up, Golden Baboons?
What's
up,
Come on,
guys?
Uncle E. What's up?
Sarah? Let's go.
Talk to us again. So, in kind of the setup, about what you guys are doing, and remember the theme about this whole thing that we're doing tonight is about community. Talk to us a little bit about, again, the setup was, you've got a traditional investor group. They've got stocks. There is a coin, AABB. G, I believe, is the ticker for it. But now this is the first splash into NFTs. Talk to me about what the community, and from a traditional sense, thinks about this whole ecosystem, because I'm sure it's bananas.
Yeah, yes, it is. Hey, so this is surprise. It's Mind Your Biz. I'm behind the Golden Baboons account at the moment. I literally just jumped over here. I know. It's the thing about Golden Baboons. They're like tree bears. They'll just drop right on you, and you won't even know. But just jumped in behind the Golden Baboons account, literally just to say, hey, proof of life, proof of community, proof of activity. Right? Dana wasn't able to make it. He's at a comedy club actually for the night. Ironically, he's out for the night. He's touching grass. So good for Dana. But I came up behind the Golden Baboons account literally just to say to the community, anybody who's listening and who hasn't already given the Golden Baboons account a follow, hey, that's bare minimum, right? It's free. Go ahead and follow. Obviously, everybody on stage, your gracious hosts, right? The Wen Media, phenomenal MCs and hosts, keeping it like 100 right up here on stage. So throw them some hundreds and the emojis. I know you already been asked to do some hearts, but throw them some hundreds, because they obviously keep it 100 with their hosting on this mega space.
Really quick, I don't want to cut you. I do want you to keep going, but I just do need to clarify those hundreds are in the form of, whether it's fiat, there are $100 bills. You can slide that to us through Venmo, PayPal, whatever. We also have an Ethereum or a Bitcoin address that you could do the equivalent of, no problem. Go ahead. Sorry. There's just technicalities.
Yeah, no, hey, that's just it, right? I mean, and you gotta ask Daddy Elon, gotta ask Uncle Elon, right? Like, hey, when 100 emoji turning into actual hundreds, right? So, I mean, put it in the feature requests, I guess. So, just wanted to say that, shout that out from the Golden Baboons account directly, though. I mean, and hey, maybe we can add more. Maybe we all do it together, right? On 3 or something, 1 to 100, right? We can do it. Maybe we can just force that update through. Yeah. But I'm gonna bounce it back over to Altmom, who's been helping so much with the Golden Baboons rollout towards the mint. You were right. February 28th, the collection size is 8,888. So there was some confusion about that before. Not so anymore. It's 8,888 launching on February 28th. It is a partial drop, so there is some urgency. If you want to get in, then you need to act fast on that mint date. But there's some more details. Mom, can I
Yeah.
over you?
Yeah, always. Man, throwing me back. Pass the mic. Dang, let's go. This is something that, I saw this as, what was that? I saw this as something very, very unique when I got asked to work on this project. I was there for the very first Twitter space. And just a quick little backstory on how I really got involved was, I was just kind of hosting some spaces and we were doing some different things. And then I got asked to do the Golden Baboons Twitter space. And I'm like, yeah, sure. Fun. This will be fun. This is, a new community, and it's a mining company, and it's a gold mining company, a real and they're on the stock exchange. They're a stock company. I knew that it was a penny stock. It was down, their bags were down 90%, just like all of ours. I didn't really expect too much different, to be honest, in that first Twitter space. And it was the opposite of that. It was 100 people filled the room within 3 minutes. And this was with very little promotion on that first original space. And out of those 100 people, there were about 3 people in there that were in Web3. And everyone else that was in there was a stockholder. And they were not happy at all. The first person that came up on stage was like, "Why is your name Alt Mom? Who are you? Who gave you permission to do this? You're like."
Did you tell them that you love alt? Did you tell them that you love altcoins?
I did, and they did not like that. Yes. What does alt mom mean? And I'm like, I'm the mother of Web3. What does that mean? I'm the mother of altcoins. Well, what does that mean? Are you here to, are you guys going to turn our stock into a crypto token? Are these NFTs, can you buy them with the token? Is this like, who's paying you? Who's behind this? Are you talking to the CEO? If you're talking to the CEO, we want to talk to the CEO. Like, it was just hardcore. I mean, I've never experienced anything like this in my life.
You're cutting out. We can't.
She's a ruggy. She's a rugger. She's a.
You're cutting out. We cannot hear you.
Am I better?
Actually, I can hear her fine from the Golden Baboons account. So
it's
if there's a
us.
cutout,
it's just the speakers.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was going to say.
Okay. So, okay. Well, I can hear you. But anyway, it was a very, very sticky, hard situation. I called in a couple friends, like, "Hey, can you guys jump in here? Help me out." A couple people jumped in. It was maybe a 2-hour space. Did the best I could, got out of there, and felt really, really defeated, to be honest. And there's not much that can like bring me down out here. You guys know me, like, not much. There's not much that can take me down. Nothing shakes me, right? Nothing shakes any of us. We're all here for the long term. Yes. So the second Twitter space was about 10% better. It was not much better. But that time I knew that I was going in with a little bit of backup. So I called Cesar. Cesar's, worked with different types of security in the space for a while. Called in Kenton. A lot of you guys know him from Expoverse. He's ran all the Expoverse spaces. Called in American Crypto Academy. Ivan, he came in, and we really were able to just talk a little bit more about the different layers. And I got out of that space, and I'm still very nervous. Like, we all talk about onboarding, but what does that actually look like when it comes to educating people that have absolutely no idea anything, and all at one time, and their bags are already down, and they're coming from the stock world where there's like this like two-sided coin of like stocks versus crypto, which it's really not. This is just a new ecosystem. So
can I ask a question?
At that point, I was like, okay, this is all or nothing. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. One of the things that we like to talk about is, obviously onboarding people. That's the biggest thing that this entire ecosystem needs. And one of the things that drawed me to the Golden Baboons was the fact that we have an investor group that, obviously if you know how to invest, if you know how to play the stocks, if you know how to do these things, what shorts, margin, all that stuff is, you're going to fit in well here. So it's great to have people come in. We need fresh injection. That's, when you see like the price go up recently, it's like, why the fuck is the price going up? There's no fresh injection coming into this ecosystem. So this is artificial. We know that. But so what we need is fresh injection. We need big groups of people coming into this ecosystem that weren't here before. I love what with the Golden Baboons, that we've got a community of people who invest coming in. I think that's great. And I was going to make another joke, but I went too long-winded on my setup, so I lost it.
It's okay. It was good.
Yeah, let me also say, like,
jump in.
When it comes to bringing in that fresh injection, like you were saying, J-Chains, and having there be a group of people who are kind of they're sort of already onboarded into typical investing. They're already onboarded into maybe hard assets the way that this group is. They're convinced of the utility of gold, the utility of gold mining, and they sort of see that that there's they're not attracted to all the other types of stocks they could have been, right? Like the tech stocks and all of the health tech stocks and the other fintech stocks. They're interested in something that's very that already has intrinsic value, and that tends to really cross over and speak to people who are into the crypto ecosystem, not the degens, not the pure degens, but there are people who are like not quite Bitcoin maximalists, but who are still also like, yeah, I've got that prepper mindset, right? I mean, shout out to Debate Crypto that was on stage earlier that you guys gave a platform to with the DCA, right? The Danger Close Alpha project, where they're trying to get more of that sensibility into Web3 and the degen mindset of thinking about hard assets. Well, AABB, the ticker symbol, right, for Asia Broadband, people who had exposure to that, they were thinking about that. They're thinking about how can I get indirect exposure to gold using stocks, which I understand. And now we're bringing them into a different mindset of how can I get indirect exposure to that by holding either the NFT that's coming up with golden baboons, or with maybe considering the AABBG token, right, which is an actual crypto token. So you have these people who are becoming extremely savvy, and we're just helping round out some rough edges that they had before. They didn't know they had them, and unfortunately, right, the way that they rounded up those hard edges was by kind of like really, really being abrasive with those hard edges against Altmom on those first couple of spaces. But sometimes there's spaces that are like that, and then as long as nobody shatters, right, those rough edges get smoothed out.
Cool. So the point that I was trying to make that I had forgotten was what do you guys, because we talk about on our space Monday through Friday about not onboarding to some people is a turnoff. It's an invitation into Web3, where we would like to invite you into Web3, and it's up to you to choose that invitation or not, right? I think it's a better approach, and I think that we could probably build a really good way to bring people into this ecosystem by having a different approach to it, not by saying, we're going to onboard you. Like, what the fuck does that mean? Like, what am I, McDonald's? Like, am I a new hire? No, that's not what I want. I want you to invite me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think that
onboarding. So like, it's not that we're like onboarding you to Web3. It's that we're inviting you to Web3, and then onboarding for me is like actually teaching and giving people the tools that they need to get on their board and start surfing. Like that's onboarding. Literally, like specifically, it's here is what Ethereum is. Here is how to download a MetaMask. This is where you go to sell your NFTs. This is how you turn off your DMs in Discord. This is what a scammer looks like when they comment on your post on Twitter. So for me, onboarding is giving those very basic first simple tools. But yeah, we can come up with a new name for it. I'm totally down. I mean, we got the crew here. What up, Fiddy? I see you over there.
The only thing is, Altmom, is that not everybody wants to be onboarded. See, I think sometimes we be trying to spend too much time to tell people about it when really they just don't give a shit, right? Like they just want to know how to get their monkey picture. You know what I'm saying? And then once they get their monkey picture and we develop a relationship, then we can start to really try to onboard. Now there are other people, and it is important, and I get the importance of it. But I mean, if people can't understand us, then we're ineffective. So.
My whole thing is like, think of it like the internet, right? Think of it like the internet
as well.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry, the internet. Please, J-Chains, tell us.
No, it's okay. Well,
no. After you, sir. No,
after you. Okay, fine. I'm gonna go. Think of it like the internet. Think of it like the internet, guys. Do you actually know how the fuck the internet works? Do you actually know how it fucking works? No. Do you care? Not even close. Does it work? And that's all that does it work? And that's all you care about? Yes, that's all people give a shit. Does it work? Does crypto work? Does blockchain work? Does NFTs work? Does the meta work? That's all they work. That's all they care about. So just make it fucking work. Stop talking about it and just make it work. That's it.
Now, in all fairness, Jay, you're never going to have to worry about the internet just taking all your money. Like as the
That's a good point. That's
so,
wait a second. That's
I do understand.
Right, that was reasonable.
Wait, my 2022 wallet would say otherwise, sir.
I'll say right now, look, I'm gonna be 1,000. I'm gonna be 100%, right? Like my wallet is so bad. When I see the scam post, I sign up because I'm like, damn, if they could just get all these out, I could start collecting some good NFTs. And every time they look in, they're like, damn, this is bad. They actually send me NFTs.
You know what I got to do a quick PSA, and this is a great time to reset the room, guys. If you have not already, please make sure that you go down, hit the purple pill down at the bottom right corner, get more people in here. I know that we've been going for a little while. The idea was to go originally for an hour, and then we said, no way can we do this in an hour. Let's go 2. Now we've gone 2.5 almost, and this has just been amazing. So make sure that we retweet the room. This has been fantastic. Thank you, every single one of you, for being here. So with that being said, when you just said something about a scam turbo, it reminded me, I was talking to my mom. This is Friday. So this was yesterday. And she was telling me that she was watching, she tried to watch my live stream, but this is one of the days where it didn't work. So we didn't actually live stream. And she got onto a live stream of Charles from Cardano, Charles Hoskinson. And him and Elon Musk were talking about something, and that they're, then wanted you to send in a Bitcoin and they'd send you 2 back. And my mom was talking to me. She's like, so like, this sounds like a pretty good deal. I was just like, what the fuck are you talking about, Mom? Like, what? Like, Mom, we've gone over this before.
Video 50 times, all of us.
No one is going to send you back. Like that to me, and Seth, like, and I know that you could speak to this because you and I have been dealing with this now for a number of years in the YouTube world, that like how Google will allow people to pay for these. This is like an ad, but it's like a fake live stream happening where they're just telling you like, yeah, send us an ETH and we'll send you 50 back. And people fall for that. And like, so my mom of all people, like, we've had this conversation before, Mom. And she's like, well, it sounded like a really good deal. I'm like, did you do anything? She goes, no, I didn't click. I called you first. I was like, thank you. Like, wow. How'd you even almost fall for that?
Okay, I literally just had this argument with my mom. She's like up here. She's like, Michael, why are you going to Texas? I'm like, well, we're going down to start a business. She's like, I don't get it. I'm like, okay, like, let's say I got hired by Chewy. It's just in Texas. I'm going to go there and I'm going to go to work. It's the same thing. She's like, not really.
I'm like, Mom, I was in the army, Mom.
Mom, I fought for our country, Mom.
When I tried telling my mom about Web3, she's like, I did not give birth to a pastry. And I think I failed.
Yes, I like that.
That is one of my favorite.
Lately, I'm delicious. I'm a snack.
Absolutely, that's one of my favorite things about this.
Did get me.
Go ahead.
Sorry, she did get me a little croissant charm for my birthday for my charm bracelet. So
there you go.
She's forgiven.
That's the best mom ever. Best mom ever.
Can we all agree that that's one of the coolest things about this entire ecosystem industry is like when you go to an event or whatever, and like even if I'm talking to like my mom about like our company, it's just like, oh yeah, no, like we started a business with like Fully Vox and Crypto Carmen and like Christy. It's like, everybody's got like we hang out with like Turbo Made It a lot, and she goes like, what the fuck are you saying to me? Like, what are these people's names? It's like, oh no, it's like it's like our Web3 names. It's cool, Mom. It's cool.
My dad thinks I work for Bitcoin.
You're not 12 anymore.
Justin, I thought you weren't into video games. Why are you talking about all your video game friends to me, Justin?
I was never into video games, and you know that.
That's what I'm saying. You've always told me that, Justin, but all these gamer tags is coming into the room. Like, are you really making money?
That was one of those things where that was, like, I sometimes in the past of my crypto career, we'd like to make jokes about, because I'm not a technical person and I don't consider myself to be a nerd, but at some point, like, it was relayed to me that like, buddy, you're in crypto, you're a nerd. And that was one of those things where it hit me like in my heart, where I'm just like, I'm a nerd.
You went Grinch mode in your heart.
My heart was 2 sizes too small.
He found his way. Just to finish up with like the golden baboons, and then
yes,
man, I missed hanging out with you guys, by the way. But just to finish up, I want to make it quick. I don't want this to be like a hard shell space. We have a lot of spaces right now. Nessie's hosting some spaces. Me, Mind Your Biz. J Chains, Hype. There's a ton of us working on it right now, and just really taking time to chill and give a lot of these new people a place to come and start to learn, what do our communities look like? What do music spaces look like? What do shill spaces look like? What do mega spaces look like? What do trivia spaces look like? Like, really just trying to figure out, how do you take an ecosystem, a large community, and bring them in and just give them the tour, right? So it's been really cool. It's been something that I'm really proud of. I'm proud of everybody that's working on it. I'm loving to see everybody tapping into their meet people where you're at kind of stage. It's really cool. And I think that what we're going to see over the next year to 2 years is large groups of people coming in all at one time. So this is just one of those like smaller kind of scenarios where we get to see what works best and how do we do this and how do we reach our hand out and, you know, be loving and be kind and also be patient and understanding. But at the same time, how do we also keep our social construct strong where we're not changing how we're doing things. We are just teaching other people that we've made a lot of mistakes. We've had a lot of wins, but we've been here for a long time. And if we can keep them from, you know, scraping up their knees as many times as we all have, then we're winning, right? But yeah, go check out the website. Go check out, you can get on the whitelist. We're minting in like a week. The art's pretty dope. Jump in the Discord. If there's a trait that you've never seen on an NFT before and you want to see it, throw it in there. Meeting with another tequila company this week. We've got some tequila things going on. We've got some of the NFTs are backed by gold. There's just several different things that are pretty cool and pretty unique. We're working with American Crypto Academy, creating a little bit of content, some educational materials. We have an other side deed that we're going to be building Tequila Falls on. I actually have potentially found a Tequila Falls that we can be giving away, which sounds absolutely wild. So that's pretty cool. I think I've got 10 of those coming for some of the holders, but it's all about just giving back to the community and growing in the space. So I'm excited to be a part of it and just grateful to be surrounded by so many humans that are educating and just being good freaking people, you know?
Hell yeah. You will definitely see me. I was saying on the space today, you will definitely see me in Tequila Falls over on the other side with my Coda. I am a Yuga fan. So me and my Coda will be there at Tequila Falls.
Ooh, Dakota and the Tequila Falls, man. Shouts out to the Golden Baboons. Man, listen, this is that time right now. Everybody get the hell out of your seats. Yo, you need to get up, stand up, reach all the way up in the air, touch your toes. Man, we about to bring up these dry koalas, and this right here is the power of Web3 music. Dr. Bruce Banner, baby, and the dry koalas. Yo, get up, reach up the space.
Out in the trails in the eucalyptus tree. Be when we vibing, out here with the team and we riding. Never let it rain on your sunshine. High up in the trees, we stay dry. We went from body to heat, and now we running with breeze. Never let it rain on your sunshine. High up in the trees, we stay dry. We went from body to heat, and now we running with breeze. I koala the bed, we got nothing to fear. Go crushing jars, we claws that like steel. I'm high up in the treetops where we rock for real. We drop into the heat chain, get ready, beware. We lived right through the rainy days, never cloud up the sky. And I still stay dry, I must remain fly. No wings on my body, but I still climb high. This my time to shine, my mind's like Einstein. Equipped with IP rights, make sure you use them right. We all in the treehouse getting loose for the night. The rappers delight while it's getting litty ignite. My L's is rolled up, we getting ready for flight. Never let it rain on your sunshine. High up in the trees where we stay dry. We went from body to heat, and now we running with breeze. Never let it rain on your sunshine. High up in the trees where we stay dry. We went from body to heat, and now we running with breeze. Dr. Bruce, I am the truth. I'm in the booth, I'm letting loose. So go check the roadmap, no flex, just cold facts. The rest is collab, the best I blow past. My defense flows that I guess I don't lack. Have you captured in the flow something like Kodak? A lot at stake, secure the bag when I nap. Koala on the governance token, I'm stashing the Mac. Just check the contracts, I'm so beyond rap. Multi-sig from midday to secondary on that. Koala's got next, you best just move back. TDK, be the gang, you best believe that. Never let it rain on your sunshine. High up in the trees where we stay dry. We went from Bali to Heat, and now we running Web3. Never let it rain on your sunshine. High up in the trees where we stay dry. We went from Bali to Heat.
Yo, you already know what time it is, baby. Yo, turn it up, all the way up. Try Koalas. My boy Jeff Deezy in the building. We want to talk about building, man. This is a team that's been building for a hot minute. Jeff Deezy, what up, baby?
Yo.
You muted.
Hey, yo, Jeb, you muted, dog. Can you unmute yourself? Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
That intro.
Just unmute yourself on Twitter.
I think he's
In a world, one man, one Twitter space. This summer, Jeb Deezy is back with the dry koalas. Tongue-tied right there.
Can
Okay, how about this?
There we go.
There we go.
Good.
All right. So first off, that was hilarious watching everybody geek out on the live stream. You know, if you're a listener, you missed the show. You're gonna have to watch the YouTube because that was great. These guys are pumping iron, dancing, twerking, the whole nine. It was great and awfully trippy. First off, thank you for the invite. Win Media, you guys are killing it, man. This is a lot of good friends right here. We've been rocking for a minute, and we're just growing out here. So the dry koalas, this is the deal. It started off way back in November 2021, and originally was on Polygon. I got brought into Twitter Space. Today is my 1-year Twitter birthday. So I got brought in, and today's the day.
I love celebrating birthdays with you.
Yo, I gotta jump in here real quick, Jebby. Because this ain't, we doing like it's just like we just hanging out. You know what I'm saying? This is more, relax. We ain't really chilling. We chilling. And man, we took Jeb through hell that night 1 year ago. You know what I'm saying? It was like a comedy sketch, and we ran him through the ringer. We kicked him off stage. We brought him back up. We muted his mic when he would talk. It was a comedy space. He had no idea, brand new, had no clue. And we became best of friends ever since, man. And I just appreciate you so much, man. Every morning, jumping on, seeing what you guys are building, bro. And I think that's really the thing, Jebby, is what is it about the dry koalas in the community, what I'm saying, that you're excited to unleash on the Web3?
I think, it's the ground core team, right? There's you in there. There's Dr. Bruce in there. We're music lovers. Music is what got me into Twitter Space, right? So I think that's a huge aspect of it. We just have connected with a ton of people through this whole journey, right? And I really think that for me, that's number one. Is the ground relationships that I make with everybody is what really draws me in. And so the koalas have that good vibe. We've been hand building the team from the get-go. Just slowly grinding this thing out, and it's led me just to a whole realm of possibility that I had no idea about before last February, right? So I'm just hyped on meeting people, watching people slowly come into the community. I'm hyped on the art, the vibes. It is a family thing. We're docs. My guy that brought me in is a dad of 2. And so we just always want to keep that family vibe within the project.
Boom. I love that.
So yeah,
That's the gist of it.
Oh, you know the
I'm
part
not
you
gonna get
missed.
too silly.
The part you missed is that you're a
What
great
am I missing?
fucking guy. Straight up.
Oh yeah.
You missed that part.
Hey.
You're an awesome dude creating
I
music.
appreciate
You got
that.
this awesome project, bro. Don't ever undersell yourself. You're a freaking G, boy. Thank you for coming up here, man.
Yeah, man, that's 100, Jimmy.
Appreciate
You
you,
know what I'm
man.
saying? It's you know, like it's when you look at the NFT space and Web3 and everything that we're doing, you know, man, it's like we need every builder, you know, every dev, every community member, man, to really be like you, bro. You know, you really support people. You're always looking after people. You know what I'm saying? And we need more of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely all for the Dry Quality. The song is super dope. I think it's Dr. Bruce's best track that he's ever made. You know
It's
what I'm
really
saying?
good.
Fuck.
Really good.
It's you know what's crazy too is like you know so I'm based out of Massachusetts. You know my boy Dry's out of Massachusetts, and it just happens to be the Bruce Banners in Massachusetts. You know, and like when we were getting ready to do a theme song, I had a couple people lined up, and then so I was having a meeting with Dry. You know, we were just going over a couple things, and we're like, all right, you know, like who's gonna do the theme song, and like literally everything pointed to Bruce. You know what I mean? And then like we were getting ready to make the decision, and like he was driving back home, and all of a sudden Bruce just started speaking out of the car speakers. Like we must have been in a space with him, and for some reason like the audio just kicked in, and like I'm looking at Dry, I'm like, dude, it's Bruce all day. You know what I mean? So we hit up Dr. Bruce Banner. We're like, hey, would you like to do the our first project anthem? Because we're gonna have we're gonna have a ton of them, But we were like, you want to do the first one? He's like, yeah, I got you, no problem. And then like 2 days later, he's like, hey man, I've never done a project anthem. He's like, I'm almost thinking about sending the money back to Dry. I was like, nah, dude, like 100%, you're the boy. And in a matter of days, he whipped up that banger. I got it delivered to me on my birthday, so February 2nd. And like I couldn't even sleep that night after getting that song. Like it is a beautiful song. I really like the fact that because I hate shilling, right? So he literally hit like pretty much everything I wanted us to represent within the song, right? Like he went through the website, he read everything that we've got listed out, and was able to incorporate that in the lyrics in the song, and didn't swear in it, so you can literally play it anywhere. And I couldn't be happier with it, So
that's dope, man.
Here we go.
Congrats to you guys. Happy for you.
Love that.
Yo,
Let's
man,
go.
Thank you, Jebby, man. Shouts out to all the
I love
projects,
it.
man, that are, shouts out to all the projects that are, including musicians from the Web3 space in their projects, man. I think it's super dope. It's great for the community. So shouts out to that.
Speaking of musicians, next account I want to pull up here. This one means a lot to me. When we were down in Miami, this is the Party Ape. So get ready for our conversation. This is something that means a lot to me in a couple ways, right? So Turbo and I had we were kicking it hardcore. We were hanging out in Miami. He takes me to this party that is literally the vibiest place I've ever been to in my entire life. The moment we got there, I was like, fuck, like this is my shit. I want to be part of this. And because we knew it was an NFT. And so, we hung around. I loved it. And Turbo introduced me to everybody. And we had such a good time. And then literally, and I got my NFT. I bought it. I'm super, super happy, excited about that. The other day, I got a DM saying that, now, and whether it was already into it or I didn't know, or this is just a reminder email, but there's mental health. There's like discounts on vision, dental, all sorts of other, health things. But the most important thing to me is the mental health aspect of it. And I think that is so important. So we talk about some of our other partners that are doing things like, human trafficking, or, making sure that people are prepared for all sorts of situations that can happen. But mental health, this is something that we are all having to be thinking about. Carmen, I know you got close to your microphone. What were you going to say?
It kind of like brings me back to like why we're doing this mega space, why we even created When Media. And I love to zoom out. Like I tend to find that my voice comes in, and we've got to remember to zoom out. You had mentioned earlier, the internet and explaining the internet. And we've been through so many nexuses of our elevation in like technology, right? And this is another one of those opportunities for us to be pioneers. But I think if each one of us that's in this room takes a look at their life journey, they might just understand that they've always been pioneers, because it's not easy. You have to have thick skin. When I take a look at my 41 years, at the age of 16, I made sure to get a job at my library to get access to the internet, total Web 1, right? That's when I learned how to type, you know? Then I fast forward and I go, okay, I took a job in retail in technology for a wireless company before the internet hit phones. And it was so pivotal, these two moments, to understand when you're sitting in front of people and you're a pioneer, you've accessed it, and now you're responsible for helping others figure out what you love about this and what you see that's good about it. And it always comes back to the what's in it for them. Fast forward again, my communications master's, I do a thesis on resistors to technology. And I have a 22-year career in retail sales as a leader. Coming to today, 2 years in Web3, with everything that I've accomplished in 2 years, it's so much faster to grow amongst other pioneers. That's the value to communities for me being in this space. But I'm also zoomed out so far to understand that my journey has taught me that selling courses, teaching courses, they matter to people who are engaged right now because they want answers, and they're not going to the University of YouTube. They're here live in a Twitter space talking to people in real time, because that's how they learn. That's how they connect. In the wider like impact of what we're doing, I think what we're seeing in blockchain is that businesses are being built, and the biggest issue we have is how do we become known? And we understand that Web 2 tactics and recipes for success are not the answer. And so we have a lot of pioneers constantly failing. And sometimes it's at the cost of their community that they have grown because they fail. And that's volatility. And we all are aware of it, but we get, you know, we go through difficult times facing it in a day or a week or a month. But it is going to come down to what's in it for them. So if you're going to go out and you're going to expand your communities and you're going to create great utilities, always, always focus on it being for the community. And I think that we will start to see that when AI replaces SEO and people can't find you through a Google search, instead of you going to influencers as an entity to pay them for their access to their communities, which we're getting smart when these people are selling to us. And I don't think we like it. There's a lot of Karens out there. There's a lot of people hurting other people because hurt people, right? So we have a vicious cycle going, and this is a great first step into solving some of those issues. But we have to be aware that leaders in the space right now can't go for the cash grab. They have to give value. And like companies like us that want to tell that story and make sure that we guide people to think about community first, hopefully we'll make a bigger impact, and we can do it a lot faster if we all get on board quickly.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Mic drop.
Man, I had to run down and get my pack, my members only hat, because that was such an amazing night. You know what I'm saying? Getting to be with Fancy and just everyone with the Party Apes. You know, it was incredible. You know, it was really beautiful. You know, like the whole moment. You know, like me and Jay were riding in the car, and he's like, do I need to pick up some of these NFTs? And I was like, well, bro, I was like, I know everybody. You know, we cool. We're gonna be able to get in. You know what I'm saying? Like, just feel the vibe. You know what I'm saying? Do your own research. And bro, like as soon as we like got there, he's like gets his phone. He's like, man, I found a bunch I like, you know. And so, you know, I absolutely love everything they're doing down there. You know, if that's Fancy, that's behind that PFP. I gotta say, what's up? Love to hear from you.
Hey.
Terrible. Blockchain V Fancy's under the weather tonight, but I see you rocking the members only hats.
Let's go.
For, representing. Yeah, we had a great time that night. It was definitely a pleasure meeting you both. and getting to know you better. So thanks for inviting us tonight. Thank you for your support, and terrible thanks for connecting us to Jay Chains.
Yeah, no, most
So
definitely.
yeah, we're Party Apes Club. We're Party Apes Club. We are actually also blockchain based worldwide, and Party Apes Club is our first NFT project. And we've been in the blockchain space for several years now, and us amongst a lot of us got burned during the NFT market, and we saw a lot of our NFTs go to zero. So we knew that we wanted to do something, but just like Carmen was saying, and a big shout out to Carmen for representing, being a babe in the space that's doing things. We wanted to do something that brought value and that we noticed was very much needed in the space, and that unfortunately is mental health therapy. I think a lot of people are suffering mentally, not just because of Web3 and us being, in the space 24/7. A lot of people lost a lot of money. They're affected in many ways for that reason. COVID, everything. So, being founders of a virtual healthcare company, we thought, okay, we know it's a bear market. It's a horrible time to launch anything, but we knew that we had the tools to bring to Web3 that could really help a lot of people. So going back to what Carmen said, PAC actually wanted to make an impact and, do something that could actually, help people in the space and, outside the space and even bring them into Web3. So with our NFT project, we offer 6 months of virtual medical care via Teladoc, which is the nation's largest telehealth carrier. And we also offer 1 year of mental health therapy via Impact Suite. Everything is accessible via our app. And not only that, but we also have other digital tools that help you with personal growth, help you get discounts on prescriptions, vitamins, even MRIs, CT scans. And especially in the Web3 space, a lot of us are self-employed. We're creators. We do not have employers who are offering us any type of health benefit. So it's definitely something that a lot of people in this space could use. And we've been able to work really hard to bring down our mint price to 0.11 ETH, which is around $175 right now. So if you think about it, that's less than one visit to the doctor or even one therapy session. So along with that, we are Party Apes. We wanted to have fun, do something that was, just a feel-good type of community. And for that reason, we do hold an annual party at Art Basel. So that's where we met, Jay Chains, Turbo made it. We hope to have another one this year. We hope to see a lot of you guys out there. And, if you have any questions, we're here to help. We're here to answer them. And again, we thank you for having us here today.
No, most
Thank
definitely.
you.
Send
ahead,
love
Turbo.
to Fancy. Definitely send the love to Fancy, what I'm saying? Hope she gets well soon. A little bug going around, so just anybody that's just feeling down,
Yeah.
get some sunlight, touch some grass. But no, it was absolutely an incredible time. I'd say it's the best party, hands down, and V, anything that I can do personally to help, with you guys, please let us know, you know what I'm saying? So we want to see y'all winning because y'all worth it.
Absolutely. Thank you.
That party was so lit. I stood outside with like 20 people trying to get in, and it didn't happen. I did not get in because I could not get everybody in that was with me. But I heard that it was absolutely incredible. And what you're doing for the space is exactly what we need to see. Exactly.
Thank you so much. We appreciate that. I mean, you guys are what keeps us going. It's not easy being a founder of a project, but you guys make it all worthwhile.
Well, when you're worth it, then that's why it's got to be. You will feel, I guess, that positive kind of warmth of being the founder because you're doing something that matters. And once people start catching on to that shit, I don't understand. Like, we talked about the human trafficking thing and like why these things don't catch on. They will. It's just maybe the exposure, the education, whatever it is. But you just like at some point we just have to all remember that we are human beings. Let's just love each other just a little bit more, and I think it'll all make a little bit more sense.
Absolutely.
Let's go.
And I'm thinking Party Ape
thank
right
you for
now.
being here. You guys are awesome.
I'm definitely doing that. And shouts out to everybody, man. Oh, Carmen, is that your belly rumbling, Carmen?
I'm totally hungry. I'm so hungry. Why you call me out like that, though? You want to fight?
I can hear it. I was like, I didn't know if we were doing the baboon
I
thing.
was muted, bro. I wrote it. Whoa.
Oh, maybe it was me.
Whoa.
Oh,
fire.
It's probably no. It was me. I'll
Do I
own
rank higher
up
than
to it.
him?
It was me.
Can we check the documents? I'm gonna, I used to have performance improvement plans, and I used to call this my pip hand, PIP.
Your pimp. We got a lot of requests. Did we get through all of the projects that we wanted to hang out and chat with and ask questions to and vibe with? Do we want to chat with the community? I mean, I figure we got a couple of us have a hard stop in the next couple minutes here, but think just open it up for community vibe for the next couple minutes.
I mean, I'm free to stick around. You know what I mean? Maybe if, maybe people that gotta go. Maybe this is a good time. We could do some closing words, invite everybody back. Tell them how amazing they were. Kind of go around the room, and then maybe from there, we play some music, give everybody a chance to kind of go. Maybe go to the restroom. I can run some tracks. We'll bring Turbo Made It up. I'll run some Web3 music, and then bring the community up and let them do that. So
okay, because really quick, really quick, I do want to say. I love that idea. And while I know that he's still in the room, Nessie is in the building. Today, Nessie and Sammy had a mint of Sammy's Metagirl remix. First off, this track is fucking a heater. So Metagirl's a heater to begin with. Now you throw Nessie in the mix. Come on, boy. They minted like over 2K of these things today. They went live just a couple hours ago. So if we could get Nessie to come up here, because I could hit play on the one that I got. I just want to make sure it's cool if we play live for everybody. So Nessie, while we kind of reset everything, get your ass up here, buddy.
I don't see him.
I got a pocket full of those. I got a pocket full. In fact, I'm gonna give one away in the space. How about that? Let's do that. Retweet the space, and I'll give away one of these. I'll post a tweet up at the top, and and I'll give one away here in the space because man, I'm ready. I got enough to give away some like every week. Then
okay, I got a real pass, even though this doesn't. We're playing it right now. Well, let's reset the room. I'm gonna play the song. Let's go.
Jay,
you have it?
Jay, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Did we want to do like the closing words before we played the song?
In a second.
Okay.
Can you hear it?
Okay. No.
You can't hear it?
No.
Cannot.
You have the red button on?
You guys could not hear that?
Technical difficulties, and we'll probably end right around the same thing. But that's nothing bad.
It happens sometimes.
We'll get it squared away.
I can't hear it, but I am probably going to go to audio here soon.
Okay.
If anybody has any questions for me, ask them now.
Speak now if I ever hold your peace.
Audio gypsy, I must know. Will you tell my future through your stones?
I see we got Mike. Mike's requested. I'm gonna bring you up, sir. Mind Your Biz requested. We got Lumpy requested. I'm gonna bring up some of these people that are requested. If you're up on stage. What's that?
You can drop down the Golden Baboons profile, but guys, give it a follow. Turn on your notifications for the Golden Baboons. Come check us out and learn what we're doing over there. But I think you could drop that down if you're bringing up Mind Your Biz.
Good point.
I have a question for Carmen.
I'm listening.
How amazing has it been launching Win Media?
Let me tell you, before January 25th, these guys couldn't get away from the AR masks or their roadcasters. And I literally had to work through that constant laughing. I couldn't focus on anything. Post January 25th, we got a lot of stuff done. But yes, it's
we never play around, not at all.
But you know what? In that journey, I did outdo Brian's stories about his Zoom calls at work, and I'm like, no, you don't understand. I've got these guys with different voices. One of them's a roach, the other one's corn, and the other one looks like Sub-Zero. And I'm the only one with nothing, no filters. I literally live on the moon.
I'm a roach.
Oh, Mr. Roachy.
Well, I'm so freaking proud of you guys. It's incredible, and it's really cool to see the crew be put together. Really, really cool. So now that I have my messaging back, I'm going to shoot you a message, Carmen, because I want to take you to the moon with me too. Because
let's go,
yeah,
Queen.
I want to.
Let me put this on again.
Turbo, stop crying. This is a happy space. Turbo. This
Dude,
is a happy
Turbo.
space.
Do you need a tissue?
Hey, the croissant is back up here. How are you, croissant?
So we're doing. Are we asking Carmen questions still?
Hey, yeah, actually, I had a question for Carmen. Well, actually, I think it was Jay Chains that mentioned it earlier in the space. I wasn't sure if I heard it correctly. Are you guys making a game?
Well, I mean,
maybe
make a
not.
game.
Currently,
We'll make a game. We could
Like
make a game.
project or?
No, the Danger Close Alpha guys they're doing it's a game. They're the survivalist, the prepper guys, and they've got a whole game kind of lore thing that they're building around their project, and so it's going to be a really cool thing. It's very in depth. We do know that it's very in depth.
We're gonna do what we do best, which is have the biggest, baddest party in 2024. Alpha.
Turbo, stop crying, please.
There will be a party, and I will be a part of it. I want all of you there.
Well, we might be giving you a run for your money. We are also throwing a party in Utah. We have an events company that's part of us. I didn't even tell you guys about it, but there's going to be turkey legs and war horses and throwing light shows.
We get an invite? I
You
like
do get
turkey
an
legs.
invite. I'm inviting you right now.
I like turkey legs.
You're invited.
I feel like there's gonna be axe throwing. Is there gonna be axe
Oh,
throwing?
listen, if this is some kind of a team axe throwing thing, I promise you want me on your team. I'm a bullseye thrower. I'm a bullseye thrower. I don't toot my horn.
You're on our team.
I don't toot my horn too often, but if there's one thing I know I'm good at right now, it's axe throwing. So
I'm not sure if we're going to have axe throwing, but I can make that happen just for you.
What we need to have is a paintball match. When everybody gets to Texas, we're gonna go paintballing.
Yes, dude, I love that. Let's go. I'm gonna get lit up. I'm not good, but I love it.
Oh, I can't wait for that, Lord. And hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, that's gonna be a good time right there. Jay, it is officially midnight here on the East Coast. Welcome to Saturday, everybody. You weren't already there.
We made it.
We did it. What do you think? Should we shut down the YouTube live stream and just
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll hop over to audio, so I'll keep the host account going.
Tell
And
Carrie Chaos that he can take the night off as the mod. We'll take it over in the Twitter space.
Oh, dude, Carrie's the man.
The live stream.
The stream.
The
All right.
stream is crawling.
All right. If you are watching on the YouTubes, adios amigos. If you are listening on the Twitter spaces, stick around. We'll be there.
Deuce on the YouTubes. I hate to admit this, everybody.
Message